Welcome back to another episode of Icebound. We would absolutely love it if you would like this video, subscribe to our channel, and check that bell so you never miss an episode. And of course, while you're doing that, I'm going to read some quotes from last month's episode's comment section right now. Comment number 1. Taishen and Whisperfang turning into toxic blue players who hate counterspells when they aren't the ones they are casting is so relatable.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Comment number 2.
We have to resolve the stack.
Exactly right. There were a couple comments about the stack. This session felt like it was just Derek getting back at everyone for all the bullying and harassment his characters endure in the other campaigns.
Oh, just wait.
So funny.
I know. We haven't even begun.
We deserve it. We deserve it.
Comment number 3. When your players remind you that they know where you live, you know that's how the boss fight is a big hit.
It's very fun.
That's right.
That's
and I do
very
know where
funny.
you live, Derek. Comment number 4. I'm going to have to start using the phrase, quote, "It would be your turn, except it's the enemy's turn," whenever I run a combat, because that was unexpectedly funny. So as always, make sure you leave a comment below. Let us know what you think about the session, and maybe next month your comment will be read. In the meantime, if you'd like to support the stream, we got a few different ways you can do that. You can become a channel member right here on YouTube. You can go check out our merch shop. We got lots of really great stuff over there. You can become a patron over on Patreon, where you can get access to 2 of our campaigns that you can only watch there. And lastly, you can go to thecrookedmoon.com or Avantress.com to pick up your copy of The Crooked Moon, as well as find it on D&D Beyond right now. Go check it out. It's live. Thank you.
Thank you. We are Legends of Avantress. This is Icebound. Lend us your strength and join us. The 4 of you stand in a wizard's tower, the second tallest tower in the Biting Bastion, the center of the city of Argentholm, within Drakkar. It is cold. Snow blows in from the broken windows all about you, and you are feeling weak. You've just confronted Whisperfang and his undead minion, the resurrected poet, a human that you once knew. And you stare at each other's faces, breathing heavy, having just ended the life of Whisperfang before he could end yours. From the object that he clutched, a voice emanates. Clearly he had been spending his last moments in the mortal realm, communicating with the person he perceived to be his goddess, the person who he spent his entire life serving and exploring magics for, the person who he called the Princess of Wrath. Her voice emanates from this object, and you hear it again. I think we need to have a talk, don't you? There's a beat, a moment of silence before anyone speaks, what happens next is up to you.
So is this it? Is this when we end this?
I don't think we have much of a choice.
She knows we're here. We have to meet with her, but I'm in no condition to confront the princess. Not for battle.
Do you think she's just gonna let us walk away?
No, she won't.
Oh, we need to find Daisy. We need to find Queenie. We need to find out what's going on here.
We've always known there was more than one path.
I do not believe the path ends here today. There is no way.
Boy, there's always a way, Mr. Yarnir. And if you all need to run, we might be able to get down on that gullet, tear her, slit her open from the inside out, like a mackerel.
You would not survive.
Boy, which neither would she, would she?
It is untold what power the artifact has. Until she is parted from it. Is it still in the room?
Yeah. It's, for lack of a better term, dormant. I can't recall how much time has passed since your Dispel Magic. What took us hours to play has actually been an extremely short period of time.
Probably 5-10 minutes.
Right. And so I would say almost like the afterglow of a glowing dice as it starts to slowly fade. You can look over at the Hexature armament sitting there in the center of the room. What was once extremely active for... Whisperfang was able to unlock it and use it to open a portal to one of the lower planes. It's no longer spinning at the speed that it was. Instead, it is sitting there no larger than a wheel of cheese. The top surface of it still grinding silently and shifting there in the center of the room.
Is it sitting on the ground?
It is sitting directly on the ground.
Oh.
Pull my character sheet. I think Derek linked it to me. I think I have it right here. You all talk about what you want to do while I think about what I'm going to do.
And to set the scene even further, the dead body of the poet is to one side of the room. Whisperfang, his head now no more than a crushed jelly donut, as at your feet, still clutching the sending stone, which the runes that existed on its surface having gone dark. The
poet was unnaturally strong.
Exactly correct.
Did he look like a Frankenstein monster, or did he look like himself stitched back together in a regular humanoid form? He wasn't like hulking himself, was he? During the fight, it was magical strength. Okay.
He looked very much like himself, nor did he look like he had been stitched back together.
Okay.
He had clearly been resurrected by magic and almost cleanly reassembled, but his body was gray. He had these big veins all over his body. His eyes were sunken into his head. He looked like a maniac almost in the way that he was commanded by Whisperfang.
Gotcha.
And it would be safe for any of you to presume that Whisperfang himself had been empowered by, and that resurrection had been empowered by his delving into the magics of the Hexature armament.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that he wasn't this, like, he didn't become this hulking beast, because I didn't think he did.
No. He didn't like Bane, where like all of a sudden he's thin and then he had huge muscles.
Venom.
He was grabbing you with what looked like a normal human arm.
Yeah, but
and yet
needed
somehow
Barnabas.
be able to
Yeah.
pull
Natural.
Yeah, exactly correct.
The sending stone you described as the runes on it now look inert.
Yes.
Would we get the sense that are we speaking back to the princess, or is she blasted this message? And now
As
it's like
Whisperfang's voice faded, life faded from him, and as you heard the voice of the Princess of Wrath, the runes went dark. Presumably, she asked that question, and no one's picked up and responded to her yet.
I would try and pick up the sending stone.
Oh my god.
Okay, you reach down and you hold this strange object, this artifact in your hand. And with just a few twists in your hand, you realize there's almost a right way to hold it and a wrong way. And once you turn it into position, the lights glow once again, and you are looking down at it. Are you still with me?
We're here. You've summoned us.
Taishen, so good to hear from you.
Princess?
What are you doing in my fortress?
We came seeking our friend, Queenie. But you've summoned us to meet. Where would you meet us? Where would you have us meet you?
You've killed my lieutenant, Whisperfang?
He's super dead, right?
I smashed him like a fucking water bottle.
He confronted us, and he did not survive the battle.
Yeah, he died like a bitch! Yeah, Barnabas crushed his skull! Whisperfang died like a little bitch!
Scrim, come on! This is a tense moment.
Well, he's right.
He did not die well.
And he was the aggressor, let it be known. It was him and his monster. They attacked us. We were trying to get what we had was rightfully ours and was stolen from us. From the sky ship that we were piloting and commandeering by right of pillaging and salvage.
Rightfully yours.
Aye.
You think the Hexature armament is yours?
Aye, it is.
Then we have much to talk about. You can find me in the treasure room. If you know where that is, I will grant you safe passage.
Well, if it were not for us, we'd still be deep beneath the earth, deep beneath the ice, with the things from beyond the stars.
We will meet you in the treasure room.
Good. I look forward to it. Do not keep me waiting long. You put it down on one of the workshop tables in this space, and it's bedlam in all directions. Artifacts and objects are tipped over. There's papers in all directions. One side of the room is steadily accumulating snow from the whiteout blizzard outside.
Oh, you throw it out the window, Taishan.
And it shrinks into darkness. Just as like a skipping stone, Taishen, you whip it through the window, and it spins out like a disc, disappearing almost immediately.
That's very satisfying.
2-3 feet out into the open air, and it's vanished. So thick the snow and wind.
She summoned us to the treasure room. She says that she's granted us safe passage, though she's amassed her army here, her forces. Why she wants to draw us there instead of confronting us here? Or in her throne room, or around her forces? I don't know.
I think the only chance we have of making this out alive, much less with the young lady, should she still be alive, and Queenie, should she still be alive, is through a Parley. But I thought that although your god said, just like there are 3 of them, 3 pathways, I think all of them are closed to us besides blood.
The artifact is here. It lies before us.
Can you wield it, Yornir?
Do I feel like the... Do I feel like the magical trap would still be on it?
Make a Arcana check.
Ooh.
I feel like...
Let
me see if with our powers combined.
Well, it's because, like, it's really cool because it's anathema to everything he stands for.
9.
Probably can't.
9.
A dampener.
The arcane magic that Whisperfang is familiar with is very different from your magic, and that trap was a surprise. You remember looking at it through your eye with your ability to sense magic, and that it was hidden in the brightness of what you were looking down, and whatever sigils or runes had been carved into it that made that possible, arcane symbols. You didn't see them because it was so bright in your perception. There is no way to know if it is still trapped. As you are looking at it, you also spy Ket Rostin, leaning against his sword, himself still panting heavily from the experience of fighting. He did not contribute very much to the fight. He made a few moves, and he wasn't even able to join you in questioning Whisperfang. He's leaning up against the wall, clearly taxed.
Dude's malnourished. I mean, like,
having had such a terrible time in the prison, just above the treasure room, as you'll recall. He's staring at the Hexature armament as it turns.
I will turn to Scrim, and I will pull one of the hanging kind of wooden runes that I've wristed off of my coat, and I will pass it to Scrim. For the things you have seen this day, I will give him the rune of protection I cast before I touch it the first time to protect against psychic damage. So as long as you have that on you, you're resistant to psychic damage.
Sweet. This is a nice gift. What's this for?
I turn away.
Amazing.
I've already left.
Stuck-up bastard.
It's only a thing.
Sorry about your stupid monster called. I'll take another, like, let's say, chip of bone, and I will etch into it almost like forked lightning, like 2 Z's.
Damn!
As I will use my last, I think it's my last 3rd level spell slot. Check. Oh, no. Is it 3rd level? It is. Okay, no, I have one more. I'll spend a 3rd level spell slot to cast Rune of Protection, this time against lightning.
Okay.
I thought for sure you were sending me in as bait to pick this thing up.
Go.
No.
Yeah.
Mjolnir's not that
You
cool.
can do this. I believe in you.
Just touch it. Just pick it up.
I will turn back to the Hexature armament. I'll sort of see that Ket Rostin is looking at it. I want to, like, look up to see if I can determine how he's feeling about it. If I can almost, like, gain
Make
his
an insight
intent.
check. Make an insight check.
I literally roll dice in this campaign. It's fucking awesome. Not rolling hot, though, that's for sure.
Warming up.
Insight 13.
13. He's physically taxed, and his eyes are very far away. When you look at him, and it feels like he's lost in this object that sits before him. He has had a long history with the Hexature armament, as you well know. He told you the story of endeavoring to find it and steal it from Mechanus, and bringing it to the Elder Brain, Sophalith, one of the commanders of his sworn enemy, the Illithid. He lost his son in the adventure. He became himself trapped by the very Illithid he swore to destroy. He was trapped in Drakkar, though he did not know it, within the Nautiloid ship, the Dominant Mind, for more than months. He lost so much of his life, thanks to, in large part, the thing that sits before him now. And all you can calculate is the unfathomable idea of what it feels like to stare at an artifact that has caused him so much pain.
If I feel like at any point he's going to go for it, let me know. I'm ready to react.
You'll
I'm
also,
on edge.
excuse me. You'll also recall that part of your bargain was for him to make a solemn warrior's promise not to interfere with the Hexature armament in return for his freedom.
Right.
I'm just hoping that he sticks by that. That's all. That's all.
He touches the thing, it might kill him.
It might,
in his current state.
It might. He's gonna get zapped. Who knows? He's a man on the edge. You don't know. You don't know.
We also don't know if it'll. I don't know. Anyway.
I will
Oh, piece of candy.
kneel down. I will lean on my staff and just sort of mentally prepare myself as I reach down and touch it.
You reach down and you put your hand for the first time on the chrome-like surface, this mirror-like precision artifact that two hexagonal prisms rotating one against the other, and its surface feels room temperature, lukewarm. It feels smooth to your hands. The edges are like are sharper. It feels unnatural. It feels almost like the edge of a blade, even though it is coming to a perfect 45 degrees where one face meets the other. The vertices are perfect points. And as you run your hand along it, you do not experience any pain. The trap seems to have faded along with the life of Whisperfang. And you realize this is the artifact that has caused so much trouble since you've arrived here in Drakkar. If you believe the voices of the gods that have spoken to you, you were put on a path to put your hand on this object here this very moment.
Damn!
Bro, it's some cold-blooded shit to say.
Unlimited cosmic power.
I'll look it over. And I'll sort of close my eyes, almost like breathing this like sigh of relief. Where like, who knows what's gonna happen? But at this point, for what my gods told me to do, I've now at least gotten my hands on it. I've accomplished my goal, right? And I'm just gonna sort of stare at it. And I'm gonna try to intuit if I can feel in any way how one might harness it. Or even just try.
Make another Arcana check.
Please!
Twist.
We got
Twist
we got
it.
twists.
We don't
Twist
need
it.
to twist different. I had to call it.
Oh shit! That's right. That's right. Fuck us sideways.
11.
11 is enough.
Okay.
I think that you are well attuned to the magics of the world, and even if you couldn't produce the same kind of magic that Whisperfang did with his trap or with his lightning attacks as he used it to empower him, you do recall in the back of your mind the words that he spoke about requiring much time to delve into its mysteries. And as you're holding it, you feel that you would need to meditate with this object for an extended period of time. This isn't something you could sit down and in a short rest,
Just like,
capital A attune to.
Right.
You actually imagine that if I were to hand you the magic item description text right now and its features, that it would say that it would require 8 hours of time to attune
I'm
to.
surprised that short.
Stands to reason.
I was thinking like days and days.
Sort of taking this in, knowing that this was my goal, knowing that if we wait too long, we're gonna fuck shit up. I am going to Gandalf style with the Palantir. I'm gonna basically take like a cloth and throw it over the
Hell yeah.
The artifact, swath it in a wrap, and store it as safely as I can.
This is not as small as you're making it out in your miming. Bear in mind, this is I know that
This is like a wheel of cheese.
A wheel
so
of
like,
cheese.
we're talking about like
I'm
one of
talking
these,
like
one of
I'm talking
these.
like Parmesan. Like this is like a driving.
Okay, you were doing this, so I'm like,
yeah.
that's that. Okay.
Only because I wanted to
show the
rotation.
Okay.
But when you lift this thing up, and because you're a giant, and because I just looked at your strength score, you've got some muscle. You are able to lift this up, but it's like sitting on your hand like a pizza pie. It is, and it's quite heavy. The density of this thing surprises you, and so while you still can bundle it, it is not as simple as putting it into your side. This would require something where you're really going to put it into like a pack, or something that's going to require like an action in order to get it in and out of, because the other complexity here is that wherever you store this thing, it is still two turning things. It is always moving inexorably. And as you start to put it away, Ket Rastin sort of snaps out of his trance, and instead of turning to you and speaking towards the artifact, he turns to the rest of the group. The Princess of Wrath? You are going to meet with her?
Look, I don't like it any more than anybody else does, but you really think she's just gonna let us waltz out of here? No.
She summoned us. We don't have a choice.
I got a bad feeling that one way or another it's either us or her.
I do not think that she is going to let you waltz out of here. I think she is going to destroy you. I think she is going to kill you.
And you think it would be any different if we tried to just sneak out? No. We gotta face her head on. We don't have a choice.
She knows we're here. If she wanted us dead, she'd be here now.
Yoish.
Seeing to it.
Say true.
Don't misunderstand this. I'm absolutely terrified. There's a very good chance that these are our last moments on this plane. I don't like it any more than anybody else.
Aye, but she had countless opportunities to, while we were sleeping in our beds, to kill us at any moment, descend down from the blizzard, destroy our dwelling instantly, kill us all, devour us while we're caught unawares.
She wants something from us, and she needs us alive to get it.
There's no choice. We parley and see what she says. You're out. We know whatever she was, there's some humanity in there. Perhaps this is the place where humanity goes to die after what happened with the Morbound.
And if she does decide to... You guys have my word that... I'll fight to my last breath.
I want to thank each of you for helping me get my revenge against this man. And he points to Whisperfang with disgust.
Do you feel any better? Is that hole inside of you filled? Finally, after all the revenge, first against Sophalith, now against Whisperfang. Do you feel finally whole?
You know that I would say no.
Oh,
but
you do?
Whisperfang will not hurt anyone else.
Oh, he deserved it. Oh, you should have snapped him like a fishbone weeks ago.
I wish you had.
Hey. Oh well. I suppose the Icebound castaways meet their queen.
I will not be coming with you. I think I will try to waltz away, as they say. Perhaps I can find this daisy.
I mean, if you could, it would be... Well, I'd appreciate it.
If I can scale this tower wall and go out, I may be able to
There's a
pick
trail.
up where you left off.
There's a trail at the base that leads away from the tower. She landed and it looked like survived and made her way. If you can pick it up. It might be hard with the snowfall. I don't know how covered it'll be, but if you could pick it up, you could find her.
If I make my way to her and I find her, that is good. She knows the city, this place that we find ourselves in. I have been stuck in a dark basement.
Alright, well, wherever you go, I hope you find the peace that you desire, Ket Rastin.
I am asking, where should I go?
We have a section of the city to ourselves, protected by ogres right now. And her forces are all here.
Ah, this is where I will find safety.
There's nothing safe here.
Yeah, we can't promise that.
You're not safe, no matter where you go. If you come with us, you're about as safe as if you go hide in our quarters. You could probably go hide 50 miles from here. Take her but a moment to catch up.
Yeah, certainly, but safer than confronting the princess.
The kid's pretty good at surviving. If you did make a break for the city walls, I mean, she did it once, she could do it again. If you really wanted to get away.
Daisy knows how to get out, and she knows where our home is. If you find her, she can help decide what's best. But the princess has eyes all over the place. If you stay, she'll know you're here.
I will go. I will find her. I will do my best.
Good luck.
He looks around and
Find peace.
he starts to explore down the hallways, and pretty soon he's able to return from one of the rooms with what looks like a line of rope. And he starts to make it out the window as he attempts to steal, not risking going back down and potentially running into guards or causing any more kerfuffle. He sees this as a chance both to escape and also to perhaps help somebody that he knows, that he trusts. And you watch as he waves and with one arm slowly hitches down and out of view into the storm outside.
While this is happening, you would see Yornir, the tusks are now off of his back.
Oh, wow.
And I have been fashioning kind of like almost like a harness or a way to sort of hold the Hexature armament. This is as big as a large wheel of cheese. This is a bigger task than maybe I even realized to start. I am going to try to, basically between the tusks of the mammoth, like in my crazy harness that I use to sort of carry it, add to it like a sort of a lashing of rope that connects. It's almost like a rope basket to kind of keep it in, so the top can still spin under a cloth. But then it's not snapping the ropes or tugging on the ropes. If I need to make a roll to do that, or if you think I can just fashion it.
I feel very confident that with your great experience as an outdoorsman and with crafting such
And you're taking your time.
objects and taking your
not
time,
under duress.
that is a suitable cradle for the Hexature armament.
Cradle, that's good.
It takes a little longer than you want it to take, because as it turns, you notice that it might get hitched or it might start to twist, and then all of a sudden the material that you're using would get caught and start to get pulled around and then eventually break. But once you find yourself in with just the right amount of give, you feel pretty confident that you'd be able to essentially wear this without it getting knotted.
Damn. I feel like this thing has to be like truly unstoppable. Like there's nothing that in existence that can stop it from spinning.
Probably not.
You know what I mean?
No.
Like that's the
And
vibe
that's
I'm
what
getting.
I didn't try.
He's like Gimli trying to smash the ring with his axe.
You can't stop it.
Yeah.
It just spins endlessly
Yeah.
forever. There's nothing in existence that can stop it from spinning. That's the vibe I get.
And it's how big again? It's like
A wheel of cheese.
oh, like a
large
cheese.
wheel, like the big Parmesan from.
Yeah, what are some other objects that like honestly like a large pizza, right, in terms of circumference?
But it's a sphere. It's
but
like, or
it
not
is-
spherical, but like
it's a
it's
Like a
three-dimensional.
oblong.
It's not like a
tall.
flat thing.
It's tall. Yeah, it's not
Right.
perfectly flat.
Right.
It's perhaps a foot
like a-
in height, and it's divided down the center. There are two faces to it, and they rotate against one another like this, almost like if a hamburger bun and a bottom bun rotated in opposite directions.
Or like when you're trying to unscrew an Oreo, you know.
And each
Oh, that's even better.
He's just like, oh, I get it now.
Oh, perfect! I can picture.
that's
it.
perfect.
Done.
That's
Yeah.
actually
Cookies?
perfect.
God, it's
I
about
understand.
time. It's
And-
about time somebody used food. to
And you
describe it.
realize the hexature, the hex is etymologically correct. Both have 5 sides. Six sides.
6 sides.
And you find yourselves there now, having watched Yornir take his time. I would say that you enjoy the benefits of a short rest.
Oh
It's
my
like-
Oh,
Holy
fucking
fucking
damn.
shit.
That's huge.
That's actually huge.
I have enough. I think I have enough to full heal.
I'm gonna use
have to
3.
see
I only have 3 hit die left.
Wait, where's my dice? Oh, is it over there?
Shit!
Nope.
I have 2 hit dice.
Are you talking about?
My
What do you got?
Crooked Moon, my Crooked
We're
Moon dice
fucked
right
up.
there.
This one.
Oh my god, I have 2 hit dice. That is atrocious. 2d8 plus 8.
All the
I have
D8,
3.
the D8s are gone, so I don't know
Oh,
what
I have
happened.
I only have D6s though.
4,
You had the
plus
modifier
7.
every time you roll one.
11
Yep.
plus.
Yeah,
I healed
the
19
combo.
hit points. 19 hit points. Not awful, not great.
I'll start with 3 hit dice and see what I roll.
How long do I keep my temp HP until long rest, right?
Yes.
Because I've got a lot of temp
Oh
HP.
damn! Yeah, I got 21 temp HP.
I have 24. All right, I am not in immediate danger.
6 is 14.
16.
4 is 18.
I will spend 2 more.
25, 14, 32, 40, 44.
No, I'll do 1 more. Just in case. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did 6.
Probably get all my spell slots back.
I was gonna say the short rest gives me spell slots back, which is huge.
Oh, nice, dude.
Because I only had 1 left. Well, I only have 2 anyway. And then I think I get something else. Yes, I get Fury of the Small back.
That's actually huge.
I get Hexblade's Curse back. Yeah.
Do I have any features that I can do
I feel
on
good.
short rest?
Let's go, fighter.
Yeah.
No.
I am
used
ready
all
for a fight.
I have 1 hit die left.
I used all the
I
rest
have
of my
1
hit
hit
die,
die
and I'm
left.
still
I used
not.
6.
I'm not fully.
And I'm a barbarian, those are D12s, and I rolled like a 9, an 8, and a 7. That's how
wonder
fucked
if
up
I
I
get.
was.
Do I get
Yeah, you took a lot,
sorcery
you
points
took a lot of
back?
tanking.
And that was still with all of Yornir's healing.
I may have
I
gotten
got
some-
crazy healed by whatever.
No, I didn't get sorcery points back.
Did you get back your feature that lets you recover?
No.
Okay.
I can do that during a short rest.
Oh, but not
once
but you
per
already
day.
used it.
Yeah.
And I've definitely used
Okay.
it.
All I
I
got
am-
back was species traits.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I got back was I could use my hit die.
I don't think I've ever run out of hit dice in a campaign ever before.
That's me.
Welcome to Icebound.
That's me
Yeah.
right now. And I'm not topped off.
Me either. I'm only over half because of temp HP. Okay.
The 4 of you take a minute while Yornir is working on his cradle, and once it's settled, there's a moment where you have to take a moment for yourself before you progress down here. Not just to steal yourselves, but to recover some wounds. You've been through a terrible fight. Whisperfang fucking brought it. And so you're wrapping, you've got cloth wrappings, you've got what ointments you might have collected in your travels. You are doing everything that you can to wait for bleeding to just stop and congeal, so that you can feel a little bit more whole, gather yourself, and find the treasure room.
Was Whisperfang wearing like a winter coat? Like a heavy winter coat?
You know that the kobolds, the every...
Oh, they don't.
They're resistant at the very least. They gotta be.
He was still wearing
attuned to
like
cold.
thin wizard's garments. He's not like but he wasn't wearing like winter gear.
I will heave these tusks and now this artifact all as like one cluster, like a giant like rucksack. And I will heave it around my arms.
You got that? You all right?
It is my burden to bear.
Fair enough. Thing weighs more than I do.
And now even heavier, the straps will sink even deeper into my shoulders, which almost have like permanent indents, right? At this point, where like whenever I take them off, and if I didn't have my shirt on, you would be able to see sort of where it's like permanently altered my.
Yeah, Yornir's definitely
structure.
internally rotated.
Yeah, 100%.
Perfectly.
Mr. Yornir, well, I may be the leader of the Icebound castaways, the Iceborn. We've now arrived where only your gods can guide us to where we need to go, and to the right path of survival and preventing the doom that's sure to come should we fail. I leave the parley to you. Are you prepared for that?
I do not know if she can be reasoned with. The paths the gods set us on were true on midwinter, but much has changed.
Aye.
It is possible that doors have closed for us. This I do not know. I will not know until I can meditate. But for this we do not have time.
I do not wish to get all of us killed. I will calm the fury of my temper, hold my tongue and my anchor and harpoon till you give the word. Then I shall not flee. It shall be me and my lover until the bitter end, until we're both sailing across the Fiddler's Green. Finally at fucking peace. But I know Mr. Fireblossom has somewhere to get back to. Scrim probably should make it back.
I'm gonna get eaten by a dog.
And you have to make it home. So I will not bring upon his death, as comfortable as I am to face it. But I will fight if you tell me, until either I or the princess are dead.
You may meet your fate in the jaws of a terrible beast, just as Scrim might, or Taishan or I. None of us need to get home. But what we need is to finish this.
Aye.
And I feel the time is not yet here. Do not raise your anchor against her, no matter what happens.
I swear to you I will not.
We are too close to waste this opportunity now.
Aye. You're right, Mr. Yornir. We will see what the Triad has in store for us. All of us. And perhaps, like you say, in the end, the hound will feed. I will lead the way. Keep an eye out.
I will stand up fully, as straight as I can, despite the internal rotation. Yornir's always been hunched, but you can see I'm leaning a little more forward.
It's heavy as
just to deal with the weight.
It's also awkward on your back. You're used to them being bound a certain way, a certain weight being placed in a certain configuration on your back. And with the cradle now set firmly between the two tusks, they're a little bit wider or at a slightly different angle, and it's hitting your back and your shoulders in slightly different ways.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to reaccommodate your gait. The four of you stand, look each other in the eyes, and prepare to make your way down. I need everyone to make a perception check.
Ooh.
Which die should I use?
Is it weird that
My perception D's.
I am such a sucker for the Hypno-Wolfen dice?
Oh, I know. They're
I'm
so good.
such a
From
sucker.
the very beginning.
I mean, you know what? I love a good acrylic set. That's all I'm going to say. I love acrylic. Perception?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
16.
18.
24.
Oh!
I got a 12.
Barnabas, you give one last look at Whisperfang as you start to make your way out of the room. The other three are still behind you, but are maybe just double checking that he's gone. And it's from this new vantage point that you are a few steps down the hallway that you look and you realize that no one had ever really gone through his belongings. And glinting from within his wizard's garments is a smoky red and gray object, like almost a small. Yeah, whatever Richie just said.
A palantir.
A palantir.
From Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
The seeing
The
orcs.
with
yeah.
Palantir's eye
Derek,
looks,
I haven't even seen it and I know what that is.
When like his eye shows up and it's smoky and red. And
You know what?
swirling And, like,
Fuck it. It's a
black
small
stone.
palantir.
I'll stop. And I will, I'll kind of hold the hex charm that I made, the spoon that I've carved the hex. And I'm going to reach into my box, my spice box, and kind of cast out some salt around, like on his body.
You're all paused watching this, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He's leading the way. I'm waiting.
Hold on. I'm going to kneel down. I will have also wiped off his brains from my and his skull chunks from my anchor at this point. During the short rest.
You always season the anchor,
yeah. I'm gonna cast like some salt, and then over my shoulder, I'll kind of spin around, and I'm going to reach down. I'm gonna pick it up.
You pick it up and you turn it in your hands, and you immediately feel a not connection, but a sense of knowing. When you lift this up, you just recently saw these very same colors when you were through the portal. You look deep into the billowing smoke that is just on the inside of this strange glass object, seemingly glass, and you know that it must be magical in some way. And as you peer in, two pairs of eyes float and flicker for a moment before evaporating again, and then undulating. The reds and grays continue to swirl inside of this object.
Mr. Staviscotch, I believe this belongs to you. I'm gonna hold it out to you.
Whoa, Barnabas, what the hell is that?
Oh, it's not mine to take, it's yours. That is Mr. Yornir's burden. This here is yours.
How do you know?
I know. You look into it and tell me that it's not, Mr. Staviscotch.
Damn it. Fine.
Full of established.
I'm gonna look around. How flammable does this room feel?
There are certainly flammable objects within it. You're within a stone fortress, so at a certain point, the fire would only go so far. The contents of the room. The contents of the room are extremely flammable.
Mr. Fire Blossom, if you would torch the room while we leave.
I can do that. And I'll just usher my hands out and usher. I'll just cast Fireball a whole bunch of times, but I'll usher a wave of flame into the room.
Mechanically,
that will
you
engulf
might...
everything that is flammable. That's not swollen wood.
Mechanically, you might cast Firebolt a bunch of times, but what I'm actually picturing is you hold out your hands and kind of like every cool badass scene where someone drops a flame into a match into a gasoline pool.
And it just starts to go.
All of a sudden, this thin blue ridge expands out and creates this red flame that crows across the floor, igniting the legs of tables, igniting fabrics, casting itself from one side to the other. There is still a tremendous amount of wind and snow blowing into this room, but you are able to ignite most of the room, and very quickly, perhaps the most important centerpiece, what was a twisted branch of an archway, the portal that had been constructed to cross into the Feywild, that catches fire, and you watch as the sticks and branches of that edifice curl like hair and disappear before crumbling before you.
So I don't just burst in flames the moment that Barnabas hands me this thing?
It drops into your hand, and it's lighter than you expect. When you hold it, you look at it, and on the surface are almost these thin tendrils of smoke that sort of tornado away for a brief second. But for the most part, everything is contained within, and it only takes a second to recognize what Barnabas saw in it. This resembles the lower plains, the place that you have been now twice, and see, and when you get when you spy a pair of eyes that emerge forward and then sink back into the smoke, you recognize those eyes, the same kind of sinister look that Graveyard Jack has been giving you ever since that strange day in the cemetery.
Yeah, fuck that. I stick it in my pocket and I like.
You put it away into your pack, and then
Is it made of glass? Does it feel like glass?
it feels very glass-like, or crystal-like.
Okay.
It feels, you worry that if you dropped it, you'd break it.
Yep, perfect.
That's all I
See,
need to know.
Andy hasn't seen Lord of the Rings, so these words don't
No,
mean
idea.
anything.
No, but the Palantir, I feel like
I just know that phrase.
would feel
I know
very
that word.
solid. Like you couldn't chip the surface of
No,
that
that's true.
thing,
You could
right?
drop
Like
the Palantir.
Yeah.
right.
It's an orb. It's a glassy orb. You're
Yeah.
pondering over it.
You turn and
suck that
follow
up.
Barnabas down through the tower that you find yourself in, and I was going to say for the sake of brevity, but you don't come across any guards. What you do cross is the staircase, the same spiraling staircase that leads you around the perimeter of this tower as you make your way to the ground floor, to the courtyard floor. You are confronted with the same pair of doors where the vassals themselves had been. You originally slipped by them and snuck by. And you proceed. You continue to make your way as you walk back and down the stairs, finally making your way to...
I'm not going in. It would be your idea.
I don't think I'm getting
Why are
there.
you looking at me?
We had this conversation. For anyone who may have forgotten, they were all filled with a malaise of apathy and they didn't want to do anything.
No, I know, but I just...
You think that's going to change in the last 6 minutes?
I'm just saying, don't look at me when we pass the...
I wasn't looking at you.
I don't care about
I wasn't looking at you. I wasn't looking at you.
Well, now Sauron man knows exactly where we are.
All right, now this is getting awkward. Yornia.
I'm glad that...
Tens of thousands.
And we move on.
We move on.
We have somewhere to be.
Tens of thousands.
I'm glad we didn't totally fast forward past it, but I wanted to recognize that you see it and choose not to go inside. And also,
choice.
saying
We're
vassals
walking
isn't
with
fair.
purpose. We got places to be.
I'm not going in there to tell him his kid got thrown out a
They're
window
no
so he
longer
can punch me
vassals.
for a
It's just a
fourth time this
convenient term.
campaign.
Yes.
The former vassals.
The former vassals. Anyways, you make your way all the way down to the courtyard area. You remember that you had to sneak past an army of kobolds and Goliaths who made up the center of the Biting Bastion. That they were bringing in the chieftains of the tribes, dragging them into one of the side halls for who knows what purpose. When you peek out through the entrance, through the doorway into this open space, this open air space, you see that they are all still there, but they are still. They clearly have been commanded and are turned towards the entrance, standing at attention.
Well, I guess now we're gonna find out whether or not she's telling the truth.
She promised safe passage. Like we've said, she could have killed us at any point. There was no reason to draw us down here to have us slaughtered in this manner.
You said they're turned around and they see us?
They were originally
facing
turned and facing where Whisperfang was giving a speech at the time,
Right.
and they are many of them have done an about face. They almost are standing in a military troop-like fashion, like a formation, and are staring towards where you necessarily have to cross, as if waiting.
Do we just have to cross in front of them, or do we have to, like, walk through them?
Let's imagine that the tower that you're coming down is my left arm, and that the tower you need to go down and into is the right arm. There's this massive courtyard, the center of the
Yeah.
Biting Bastion. They were facing the entrance gate out in this direction. You need to cross from one side to the other.
So we can go past them.
Most of them are turned facing towards
Got it.
where I am.
Remember where we fought
sitting.
the Stone Legion generals in Castle Mathria?
Yeah.
Kind of like an
100%,
outer,
yeah.
like,
I could never forget.
Yeah.
walkway that's sort of like two different parts of the
I'm
castle.
picturing it perfectly.
Yeah. I
It's
can
like
see it.
that.
I can see it perfectly. Absolutely.
vividly,
I can see it
absolutely
perfectly.
vividly.
Wow, Rich. Great
Oreos,
examples.
Castle
Great
Mathria.
This one
examples.
didn't involve cookies.
I mean, golly. I was eating Oreos in Castle Mathria.
More cookies though.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will stand tall, kind of crack my back a little bit, and I'll puff up my chest, suck in my gut a little bit, as I'm just going to walk out and just stride into the courtyard with purpose. I'm not making any eye contact. I'm not trying to make pleasantries. I'm just purposely heading to where I need to go. I'm not trying to chat, and I'm just going to continue, and if anyone stops me, I will decide what to do then.
We're all right behind Barnabas.
I will follow close behind.
The four of you all exit together, following his lead, trying to maintain a confident posture under the eyes, and you feel those eyes. You can almost hear the breath of the group that observes you as you walk from one side of this court to the other, and you make it to the other side without incident. No one calls out. It seems that this was very much a command of safe passage, certainly, but also a show of strength, and you recognize how many potential foes there are, even just around the corner.
Do I feel the presence of the chieftain, the widow chieftain of the stone, the Goliath clan?
Ooh. That's a great question. I know that you're not looking.
I'm not like looking around for her.
But if you want to make a quick perception check.
Yeah. Would I be a disadvantage because I'm not looking?
I would be maybe, I don't know, I guess I wouldn't be helping you.
I think just a perception check's fine.
She's also under some effect, right? For like 40 days? Didn't you do something?
Did she get guessed?
I guessed her.
You guessed her.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I did.
I guess I sent her away. I'm actually completely blanking. Can you remind me the
what that
command of your gesh?
What was the command of gesh? Chat, what was the command of the gesh?
What is gesh gonna do?
Wiki editors.
So gesh is like
Wiki
they have to
editors.
follow a command for like 30, like a month
Wiki.
straight, and if they don't, they take massive psychic damage and basically their brain explodes.
I think it was just like to leave him alone. Like, don't
approach him.
Yeah, don't approach Barnabas.
Don't. Or
Does
code
anybody know
Geass
that-
or Gaios is are for our anime fans.
Code gesh.
Code Gesh. Should we take a break there since we have
I
done
think that's a great idea.
some interaction?
That's a very satisfying
we have a
place to
video
take a
to
break.
roll.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And
Let's-
remember that he rolled, and then we get back to
It was a 10.
resolve the perception. So
10.
we get back.
I'm writing it down.
10.
We're gonna take a quick break.
You proceed. You make your way down, deep underneath the Biting Bastion, and you pass the prison cells where you found Ket Rostine. You continue to wind your way down through the stone corridors, past torches and ensconces that light your path. Eventually turning, you find yourself at the entrance of the treasure room. And we didn't resolve your perception
I wouldn't have
check.
done anything. I just wanted to know.
No, you do not sense that her eyes were on you, or that she was present, at least within the contingent that was in the center of the Biting Bastion.
Either she's guessing somewhere, or her brain
Ew.
is looking out. Somebody's got
Oh, I can't stop guessing!
Somebody's
guessing,
I am guessing.
I can't stop guessing! We're going to hell.
Yes, you are.
We're in the treasure room.
We're in the treasure room.
You
Do we see the princess?
pass through the entrance, and you do see the princess. But before you see the princess, you see the mountains upon mountains of gold. It is a sight that is hard to fathom how many gold pieces lay before you. Literal hills of the stuff in this huge, expansive room. This space that has been turned into the bank of Central Dakar, effectively. And on one of the larger hills, sitting as though a dragon might on a treasure hoard, is the Princess of Wrath in her human form. Long, platinum blonde hair cascading down onto her shoulders, wearing a form-fitting dress, as you've come to know her in all of her appearances. She prefers to. Don't give me that look, Andy.
I'm just waiting to finish so that Scream would say something.
She prefers to wear to favor fashion over any kind of armor, given her magical strength and toughness.
All 5 of us cast Super Gesh.
I'm going to guess.
You all gesh really hard as you walk into the open space, and the four of you find yourself standing looking up at her. She towers over you simply by merit of the fact that she is a few dozen feet up, not a few dozen, but 10, 15 feet up from the ground, sitting on this hill. She's sitting down, legs crossed, eyeing each of you with an impassive look, a neutral face.
We're here to parley, princess.
Thank you for being so quick about it. What the hell are you thinking? What are you doing? Why have you stolen my artifact? Why have you killed Whisperfang?
It was our fate. Your artificer is dead. You have no use for the artifact anymore.
It is mine, regardless. It is... all of this is mine. I rule Drakkar. You think you can steal from me, the princess? You have perhaps delayed my need for this object, but I will not give it up. You will return it to me this instant.
It will take you years to recover what was lost with the death of your High Wizard. And I have been commanded by my gods to retrieve it. I implore you. I believe our goals are aligned. I do not wish to steal it. You have full knowledge that I have it, that we intend to take it. If you allow us to leave, then the Triad will save the land that you rule. We do not try to usurp your throne. We do not wish to overthrow your reign or bring it to an end. We wish to prevent the utter destruction of the land and the peoples you rule over.
Please. You don't have to lie. The gods? You are speaking to a god. You think that you can just waltz in here and tell me what my business is? How much time I have? It might take me years, but they are not years that any of you will enjoy if you continue this insolence.
You believe you are a god. Yet, you are not omnipotent. You are gifted the power you have by another. What does this make that one? What does that make? Whatever made you the way you are.
And how have you come by this knowledge?
The lights. Have you not seen them? The lights of this land.
For the first time, she leans forward and puts her hand against her face with a look of reservation. Tell me, what did you see?
We saw you. We saw your husband. We know why. You protect the humans. Because you are one. We saw your transformation, the deal, the double crossing, the woman of the ridge. We know it all.
She scans the four of you and then looks back to Yornir. You see far. I know not how you came by this knowledge, but then you know why I needed this artifact. You know why I needed to go into another world. You know why I went into what I must do? What I must do to your friend?
What do you mean?
It is your friend's connection to the Feywild that will allow me to finally be free of everything you saw. Don't you see that?
Do you not believe you will be double-crossed again?
No, I will be free. All these years I have amassed all of this, so that I could see my husband again and kill him. I do not wish to be under him anymore, to be bonded with him and that sick bitch in the mountain. She is the one who keeps me tethered, keeps me down. By going into the Feywild, I have struck a bargain. By going there, I have allowed myself the opportunity to finally rule Drakkar for myself. To finally be free. And only she can grant this. The same one who made me into the dragon. Into what you see before you. You know I didn't always look like this. If you've seen everything you claim to have seen, then you know I had brown hair. I was short. I was weak. Not anymore. No. I am this close. Don't you understand?
Do you wish to rule? Or do you wish to return to who you were?
I can have what I want. I can keep my power for myself. I can no longer live under her burden, cursed to pretend that I still love him, that I care about this duty. Instead, I can finally unite Drakkar and foster the world that it is meant to be. That is what is happening outside. I'm assuming you've seen what my kobolds are up to. What the Frosthammers are doing. I should have done it long ago.
Do I know what she's talking about?
You know that she has been assembling the chieftains. You know that everyone was asked to stay in their neighborhoods, and you remember that she was acted with wrath during the wedding, when exposed to the traditions of the Shadowvale Cabal.
War is coming. Do you not see this?
So I've been told. Not just by you, but by the person whose head I pulled free from his body.
And do you not believe him?
I am sure that there is a threat. That is why I am doing what I am doing. That is why I am pulling everyone together. That is why I must make them discard their old ways and finally see each other as brother and sister. No more staying in little cliques with little secrets. It is all so foolish. Can we not agree on that?
I do not pretend to claim that I understand the goings-on of the small folk. But I do not need to understand. It is in their nature. They are families. There are peoples. There are cultures. You cannot remove this.
When I am through, there will be one culture. There will be one Drakkar. That is what unite means.
And then there will be no Drakkar. Just countless legions of alien drones. Mindless. Of pure reason. Pure order. Nothing will remain but them. Is this what you wish to see?
Drakkar is strong. I will make it strong. And I can only do that if I am free.
Do you hear yourself speak, woman?
Oh, good.
Did you not hear what my shaman has told you? How much blood did that metal man draw when you ripped his head off? It looked like it was a bit of a scrap.
He was the first worthy foe I've fought in a long time.
And yet, you have no idea, do you? That where he comes from, that was just the beginning. I did not see it myself, but Mr. Yornir spoke it in thunder, while speaking in a whisper. Their numbers are endless. They're not made of flesh and blood. They are not of this world. They're metal, thinking, unreasoning, unfeeling, uncaring things. They wish to flatten mountains, tear up the forests, turn this wild place, as it should be, into right angles. And your plan is to outsmart what you think is a witch. I did not see her face to face, but I saw it through the visions of the light, the visions of this land. And I am telling you that what I saw there was not a witch. It was not a woman of the woods. Whatever your plan is, whatever you're trying to outsmart, however clever you think you are, you're not that clever. And that is your plan? I suggest you reconsider.
You don't understand what it's been like. Spending centuries compelled towards a goal, to be driven to serve Kostkachi, the Deathless One. Even if inside you are screaming, I can be free of that pain, and then I will do it myself. I will save all of Drakkar if I have to. I will tear the heads from every single one of those machines with my bare claws if I have to. And I can do it. I defeated the one, and he is so strong. But something about this place is different. He was very diminished by the time I reached him. And it was like snapping a twig.
I mean, that was a worthy battle for you.
And I can
trust your judgment then.
She ignores you and pushes her hair back. I can already feel the world getting lighter. I can already feel myself ascending, pulling free from those chains. Just a little bit longer now.
Yet your husband still draws breath, as does the hedge witch.
I know not where he is. I sense he is still alive. Somewhere. Not on this plane. And if I never see him again, fine. But if I do, I'll remove his head again as well.
Do you not wish to be free?
What do you think I am doing?
You will never be free. Unless you are free from her. And you do not know the first thing of her.
You speak of the woman that Castan and I went to when we were still young.
Yes.
She is the one who binds me. She is the one who holds me back. She is the one who forced me to assemble this greed, this endless gold for nothing.
Sigdis, I implore you. Let us grant you your freedom. We will go to the Fey lands. I am of this realm. My people come from this realm. I channel their magics. Queenie. Her fate brought her on this journey, and I never knew why. The rest of my companions, I could see it. I believe this is why fate put Queenie on our paths. If you can bring us to her, we will be your champions. We will be the Iceborn. And if we free you, we can fight the machines together.
You think you can break this bond yourself? I journeyed into the Feywild myself. I was the one who brokered the deal. I was the one who found the Winter Queen. She has given me everything that I need to know in order to break the bonds myself. So while I appreciate you offering, it is not necessary. I've already taken the necessary steps.
Do I know anything about the Winter Queen?
Holy!
Roll a history check.
You're
Mr.
You're Mr.
You're Mr. Winter.
Mr. Frostmiser.
Mr. Frostmiser.
Golly. Well, this is an interesting twist. What a twist.
History, you say?
Damn.
History?
God, I don't know if I've rolled above a 6 all night. Got a 7.
I think that the only thing you would know with a 7, given your great knowledge, is that there are courts that are in the Feywild that are associated with the seasons. And so the idea that there is a winter something kind of makes sense to you. But that's as tenuous a connection as you can make at this time.
And you believe you won't be tricked again? You've dealt with the Fae once, and look at where it brought you. What makes you think this bargain will be any different?
Very different. When I was young and naive, I didn't understand the ritual that I was put in front of, the ceremony that was happening. I spoke the words, and I was burdened forever. But seeing her was like looking in a mirror. It was her who heard my cry of anguish when my head left my body, her who looked into my heart and gave me this form. Why should I not trust the one who allowed me to exact vengeance so long ago to exact it again? To finally let me fulfill my destiny?
You play with powers you do not understand.
I am power!
So says the stag in the heat of summer. So says the bear before winter comes. You are nothing to nature.
Are you all aligned with this?
Aligned with what, princess? You heard my advisor, my shaman, my soothsayer?
I did.
We have a wise man among us, the man from Yorn. And like you, he has known only winter. Even as the seasons chained in his heart is nothing but winter. And I've met people like you my entire life, all across Avantras. And they sing the songs of plenty. It'll be easy. I can do it. Barely an inconvenience. 'Cause it's warm. There's good food. Good drink. The seas are calm. The sky's clear. Smooth sailing. But smooth sailing never made a good sailor. And everyone that was overconfident and went full bore into the maelstrom, because they were overconfident, they sank down to the locker, doomed themselves, doomed their crew, and they thought, I've been sailing my whole life. How could this happen? I was so confident. It's because you only sail in clear waters. You're headed for the maelstrom. You're headed for the abyss. You're headed for the locker.
I have been living the maelstrom my entire life, Barnabas. I know what it means to be on rough waters.
I don't think that's true. If you did, you would be like Mr. Yornir here. Does Yornir try to take the power of winter for himself? Claim the ice? Be the princess? Seek to be a queen? Seek to outsmart a god? Or whatever terrible evil you've gotten yourself mixed up to? Smash it down? Face the wrath of an endless tide of metal? An unfeeling reason? He abides by winter, because he knows winter. You seek to claim it, you seek to wield it. That tells me you know nothing of winter, especially not of rough seas.
I have become winter. I do not need to abide it, no more than I need to abide my own whims. What about you two? What about you two? Awfully quiet over there.
Yeah. Look, we've been stuck on this god's-forsaken land for who knows how many months at this point. I've lost count. I know a couple of things. One, you shouldn't be making deals that your butt can't cash. That's for sure. Take my word for it. And two, are we aligned? Live together or die alone?
You say you've brought power to this place, that you are power, unity. But what you've done here, the basement of the Spirit Walkers, what you've done to those the Night Winds worship, there's a rot that runs deep in your kingdom that doesn't strengthen it, but draws its weakness. And now, to listen to you speak, you will trade one dark master for another.
Don't blame me for the incompetence of the chief. It was the one who was pulling all of the nutrients, trading one thing for the next. Chieftain of the Spirit Callers, indeed.
You visited...
Had no idea what he was doing. I had to show him a lesson, and I couldn't just kill someone he loved. When you can commune with the spirits, I had to take something farther away. His punishment was very fitting. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree that it's much like what was done to you. Like what you know and you understand. And as Yornir said, we didn't just watch your life. We felt it. From how you began, to the hordes, the legions coming in, destroying your people, to the final execution when you turned. We felt the fear. And I believe it's fear that's rooted deeply in you now. And you've turned from it. And the fear is the kernel in the core of your rage that drives you to do all of this. But it's not to turn from fear. You must embrace it.
You come here and ask me to let you take something of mine, and you insult me. You insult me. You think that I'm afraid of some abstract threat that never comes? That I can't wield great magic and care for myself? That I cannot lead and unite Drakkar?
I believe that you feel your husband and this creature in the hills bind you. And I think it is your fear and your wrath that bind you here. That stop you from moving forward, that stop you from leading.
Just shut up. Just shut up. Hand over the Hexature armament. Hand it over now. Give it to me.
Do you really think we came all this way to just give it back to you?
I'm not sure what you thought you were doing. To be completely honest. You think you can argue your way out of it?
If you do not allow us safe passage, allow us to harness the artifact, your kingdom will come to an end. However, I don't believe you will let us pass, because you are not free. It is in your nature.
And I don't think that I like this conversation anymore. I don't think that I need to listen to your counsel. In fact, it will be such a nice thing not to have to listen to any of you. I am sick of your twisted words and your warped wisdom. And I'm especially sick of you not dropping to your knees and pledging fealty to me right this second. I am giving you one last chance. For me to go and do what I need to do to bring peace to this land. Give me the Hexature armament. Each of you. Pledge fealty, and I might let you live.
Princess, I believe I speak for the entirety of the Iceborne when I say that we are disinclined to acquiesce to your request. Means no.
She finally stands. She stands up on the top of the pile of gold. And she looks at each of you one at a time before looking at her nails. I gave you a chance. And she blows a kiss like this, and almost like ember, but a beam of ice shoots down towards you, Yornir, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'd like to twist this 5 times. How do we feel about that?
+5, 100%.
Plus
100%.
5. Plus 5. Plus 5.
Let's go.
Plus 5.
Oh shit! What level are we?
10.
Before I roll this, can you describe the exact nature of where we are, what we're standing
Absolutely.
on? What are there doors?
Absolutely.
Are there exits?
This is a ballroom-sized chamber. Whatever its original purpose, perhaps a throne room of some kind, it's been transformed and just filled with these piles and piles of gold. But it is hundreds of feet from one wall to the other, and there is a very tall ceiling in this open, empty space. You can imagine perhaps maybe banquets were held here. So large is this arena, and the standing at the top of the tallest mountain of gold is the princess. She's average height, but you know that she can transform into her dragon form almost instantly, should she choose to. Behind her is that shaft that I described a few episodes ago, if you'll recall. The Morabound literally wedged on top of a slant of gold. The ship that you rode in on, crunched and severed. From the top, you can see a thin amount of light that's coming in from what is clearly like an open causeway that takes you all the way up to the top of this tower, the Biting Bastion. There are small little silvery particles of snow that have made their way down from the storm above as they sprinkle down, giving a light dusting to her surroundings, and that is what you are confronted by as she makes this initial maneuver.
Okay.
So is there a path, like, from where we are,
I have
she's
one.
in front of us,
That makes very good.
and the way that we very first came in, she's actually between us and what we would consider the exit?
Yeah. If this isn't a perfect circular room, but it is ovular, right? And so there were the two entrances that you came in originally from the Undercroft, where they have those massive fireplaces that heat the entire space. You passed in front of the gold, ignoring that sort of elevator platform, for lack of a better term, and then made your way back up and out towards the prison area that you met Ket Rastine in. Behind her and between you, since you came back out into the space through that same door, behind her is where the Moorbound ship lays on that platform there.
Does it look like she could fit up the shaft above the Moorbound in dragon form?
It's like fly out.
Oh
she fly
yeah,
up that shaft?
this is a sizable platform. You would wager that it probably is maybe 90, 100 feet wide.
Okay, that's pretty big. It's pretty big. Got it. Well, what I'm gonna do
Okay.
is roll this die.
All right.
What I'm gonna do is die.
I need to mix it up. I need to pick a different die to roll this.
If we're like starting to think like, oh fuck, this is popping off, like we gotta make a move. Is there a path that seems more likely to us that we might be able to like lunge for that would give us a...
Why don't, as Yornir roll, you all make a perception check?
Yeah, I was gonna ask if this is the kind of thing where we even can react, or if she's so quick that we didn't have the time to really like.
I'd say that you're on your guard. If you can justify a reaction of some kind, then I would be willing to entertain it.
I don't want to fuck with Yornir if he's got his thing going. I just have I have an absolutely wild plan.
Well, no, don't say it like that.
It's not necessarily a good one. It's just like if we really think.
I wouldn't possibly counterspell that.
What role are we making? Sorry.
No, I don't have counterspell.
I asked everyone but Yornir to make a perception.
Perception.
19.
Okay.
Hold on. Sorry. 22 for perception.
Oh, 8.
Scrim, you've been perhaps a little bit more aware, given your silence.
Oh, yeah.
Of the surroundings.
I'm taking it all in.
And
I was ready.
It's as you sensed your emotional attunement being what it is to the negative emotions. As she started to get a little more mercurial, a little bit more out of control, you glance back at the doors. They have been shut.
Yep.
Is the shaft behind her the only open path?
That you are aware of.
And the shaft going up, presumably.
There is only the elevator shaft going up and the 2 entrances to this space, as far as you know.
Okay.
Do we see a way to operate the elevator, or is it clear? It has kind of a pulley system. If
you would,
I don't want to say we sever a rope, would it go flying upwards?
There's
very quickly?
very evidently a center rope that goes up and into the shaft, and then 4 connection points that lead to corners of what you can assume is some sort of counterweighted pulley system. You don't know where the activation lever is, but that's something that you didn't explore when you went in through the treasure room the first time.
Stupid us.
Last question: are we standing on stone? Are we on a treasure pile, or are we standing on stone?
You were standing on stone.
Do we remember on our path up here what might be directly beneath us? Is it what's the floor
Prisons.
down?
We know the prisons.
Directly beneath.
No, the prisons are above the treasure room.
Yeah.
I had inverted.
You'll recall that when you walked.
That's right, because we grabbed the sword.
Treasure room.
When you walked in, there was a donut of sorts of fireplaces that led to massive chimneys that presumably allowed heat to flow in and through the entire bastion.
So do I believe that there's another floor 5 feet of stone below me?
I think that if you sat down and thought about it, you'd go, gosh, there's either foundation beneath me or something that hallway underneath me went around. You could deduce that you are not standing above the fireplace.
Do it.
Okay. Hold on.
Do it.
I didn't even roll this die, and I'm nervous, but I'm gonna do it.
You gotta roll it. We've already
plus
twisted
fiving.
5 times.
Plus fiving.
There's nothing that can be done besides this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm letting you go for it. I don't think my plan's good enough.
There's nothing to.
I don't want to blow my load
everything
yet.
I have is after this moment.
Everything I have is smashing things in the face.
Yeah,
I got something I think might be pretty cool.
If this disintegrates you, we're just fucked. That's pretty fucking good.
You said Dex?
Mm-hmm. That is pretty fucking.
I can't read it from here.
I can't read it from here. It's too icy blue.
22.
Oh!
The DC was 22.
Oh!
This is an ancient white dragon. This is an ice dragon.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't go with my plan.
The DC is 22.
I don't think that's enough. Is what I was thinking.
God, really?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's an ancient white dragon.
It is only by the grace of the Triad that you are able to narrowly dodge out of the way and take no damage as you recognize the attack from the first time you ever saw the Princess of Wrath in her stationary form. She had attempted to encase your head in a sphere of ice, as did killed Captain Vermeil. This kiss of death barely whisks across your cheek, and you feel the coldness and almost encrust on the side of your hair as it crashes behind you with the sound of breaking glass. As this happens, the princess begins to shift and morph. She starts to twist, and you watch as her arms extend out into claws. You hear the sound, the clinking, clattering sound of gold as her weight dramatically increases, and she crunches onto the top of this piece of this hill and roars into the sky. Now I will give you one more chance. I swear.
Iceborn to me, and I try to get everyone to come close to me.
Oh,
We're
I'm
all
right,
right,
we're right next to you.
yeah, we're packed
We're
in,
right
yeah.
next to you, bro.
If we're all together,
We're in 5
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
100%.
We're shoulder to shoulder.
You have fractions of a second.
I
As in
would-
slow
I would-
motion, you are all racing forward.
Launching
As
transforms.
As soon as you
I
say,
dodged. You can go ahead and everyone else was preparing. I dodged. If you all want to do a thing, I have something to do as well.
I would only do something to attempt to buy us time, like 6 seconds to react.
Go for it.
Let's see. I will. Right within Yorner's 5-foot grasp.
this is all happening simultaneously.
Yeah.
I will.
I got some too.
I will cast out, and I'll say, well, then to blows. And I will cast out an eruption of flame, as it'll start to pour from me, and out of it, you'll see almost like Shenlong from Dragon Ball Z. You'll see the eruption of Fu Zhao. As he slithers and erupts out into the open air, as his form snakes and swirls until he looks down, and he'll call out, 1,000 years and 1,000 more. You're no god of dragons, but you'll meet one now. But he sounds like Avatar Roku speaking to Zhang Zhang.
Sure.
Exactly right. It doesn't sound like that at all. It sounds like Avatar Roku.
Yeah.
As I'll cast Fear at a 5th level, and assuming Mitchell either beat it or try or
resist it or whatever.
resist it.
No, go for
All
it.
I'm trying to attempt to do is buy just 6 seconds for Yorne to react,
Stutter stepper.
and do his thing. Yeah, just to kind of give her like a moment of pause
Okay.
where she questions what the fuck is going on.
You start this happening as Yornir says Iceborne to me. What are you both doing?
I am standing right next to Yornir, and I was looking kind of about what was happening with the escape situation. So I'm not leaving Yornir's side. I'm
You're
right
checking
next to him.
exits.
I'm checking exits, but what I am going to do is prepare my backup plan, which is to reach into my pocket and find a small stone. And clasp it in my fist, preparing for if she attempts to cast another spell at us.
Okay. You prepare yourself.
Basically
in this
holding my
way.
action to react in case she gets
And
another spell.
Barnabas.
I will breathe in deep as I will say, so you choose the maelstrom, as I will bellow out, or I'll let out a huge breath as as these dark roiling storm clouds will emerge from my lungs and spill out as I cast fog cloud.
Nice.
Centered directly on us to hopefully heavily obscure 20 feet around
Nice.
us.
That actually adds to the illusion.
Yeah, exactly.
Shower
Yeah,
erupts
and the
out of
storm
the
crowd
fog
is yeah.
Let me just check here.
He looks even more like Shenlong from Dragon Ball Z now.
She gets a 19.
You use your meta magic in order to do something really cool about it.
I actually don't know what upcasting it does. I get it at 3.
It may not do anything, so make sure you don't.
Probably doesn't. Well, I didn't even have. I only had I have level 1 slots and I have level 5 slots, so I had to be level 5.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Do
you need meta magic left? To,
Probably. Hang on. You probably have disadvantage. Hang on.
I'm
Let me see what meta magic does.
I'm
for
trying
a
to help
second.
you out, man.
Empowered.
Take your time.
No,
And then we're gonna
no.
resolve what you're
Quicken,
doing, Yornir.
No, seeking twin.
Go back to empower.
Just this damage roll.
Oh.
Everybody's
Careful.
picked up what I was putting down. That's all I'm gonna say.
This is gonna be good.
Okay. Doubles range.
Yeah, no, you didn't pick the.
No, I didn't have the right one.
Sorcerers are they're tough. They're tough folks.
There's a lot you can do.
There's a lot.
It's
I'm just trying to help.
No.
Guys, I think this princess is up to no good.
Nah.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything to help with that. She just beats it. It doesn't.
That's the problem with my backup plan. Andy knows mechanically my backup plan can't work.
It still might be distracting though.
It might be distracting.
Oh,
right?
no. For sure.
My avatar.
All of a
performance
sudden,
was
you
pretty
all
good.
disappear as though in a smoke bomb between a fog cloud and this illusion magic that you've cast of Fu Zhao and its tremendous voice. The roar that happens as Yornir assembles you. You hear, Iceborne!
Are we able to see out of the fog, or does it obscure our vision as well?
It obscures our vision as well.
I believe it does,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But we're right next
That's
to each
fine.
other. We're
Yeah,
all right next
You're
to
all
each other.
shoulder to shoulder.
All of this has happened.
Yep.
And I see her transform. And I want to wait for the final moment where she's fully transformed and it's a giant big old dragon as the fog cloud that maybe smells of salt.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
dragon.
Absolutely.
And we feel a
sea
chill come over our skin. As
smoke.
just under my breath, you'll hear me say, Odin, grant me your guile, as I raise my staff and I tap it on the stone, and I cast Stone Shaped at a 4th level. And
shit!
I attempt to make a 5-foot wide passage to the floor beneath us, so we can fall into hopefully whatever tunnel is in the bowels of this castle, and prestige this shit. Trapdoors.
I fucking love it. I fucking love it.
I hope I don't become the man in the box.
That's right.
You hear this roar, the frustration of hearing the term Iceborne once again, and you cast the magic. Beneath all of you, you see as Yornir's magic spreads around, presumably directly underneath everyone's feet.
Basically, I want to create. You'll see sort of the stone. Almost, if you could see it, I mean, you could probably see it a little bit. Almost turn into rock and crag and fjord, right? As it sort of separates and becomes like natural stone in sharp contrast
that's a good stuff.
around the laid and worked stone of this floor. And we're gonna fall, right? So like basically, like I'm just the ground
Now
is
you're
gonna
speaking my
open
language.
up, and we're gonna fall to whatever is beneath us.
I am going to give you a little bit more grace than that. Just give me 1
Okay.
second.
And
back
actually,
on the menu.
there is a cavern deep beneath the fortress, and we fall at the beginning of the 2 towers. And we just fall.
No, I don't know what that means.
And we fall for hours into tunnels
That doesn't involve
dug
wild
by
boar
nameless
cookies.
things.
I don't
By
understand
nameless
it.
things.
Taishan's gonna sprout dragon wings, and Scrim's gonna have his dagger and just be like, desperately trying to kill Taishan as they stumble through the.
Is that like the Balrog?
Oh,
Fighting
yeah, that is the ball.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I don't kind of know what that means.
You're gonna have to give me 30 seconds.
Yeah, you're fine.
A flame tether fires out at you.
I'm glad you did this because I've been trying to use this thing for the entire campaign, and I still know that mechanically it wasn't going to work. But Scrim was going to try. I'm just waiting. I've been waiting to use this goddamn item for years now.
Yeah. Classic you. Classic you and holding on to those items. Just the perfect
The
moment.
right moment hasn't happened yet.
I was told the story of where, like, in kind of just someone who was recently, like last week, we were just kind of talking about game design stuff and talking about like having a crit hit on a 19 or a 20.
Yeah.
On 19 as well, and how that there's been someone who had a class feature at like level 3 that did it, and it's a campaign that goes beyond level 20. They're like a level 54,
What?
and they've been playing for like
Tell me it
for
never
like,
happened.
like 8 years. Like, they've been playing for like 8 years.
Yeah, and it
and
never
they
happened.
just hit it.
Wow.
Last week. They
Oh
just
my
hit it
God.
last week.
Yeah.
They hit a 19
It
on an
happens.
attack. Yeah,
It happens.
Yeah,
Just never roll like 18 at max for 8 years.
no, 18 or 20.
Or 20.
Just never.
It only matters if it's 19.
it
That's
has to
the
be an attack
difference.
roll.
That's the feature, right?
It has to be an attack
Yeah.
roll, right? Anyway.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It just has never
just never got the-
benefit.
they
I
never
never
got the
enjoyed
19.
the benefit of the 19.
Yeah.
I got you.
The stone starts to swirl and spiral, and you realize that it was not more than a few feet deep before there's some sort of chamber directly underneath your feet. You're all have enough presence of mind, even in the intensity of what's happening, the scream that's rumbling the room around you, the roar, the almost blindness that you have, the heavily obscured space around you because of the fog. You're able to back up just a few steps as the stone starts to fall away, getting wider and wider and wider. And looking down, coins are starting to fall just around your feet as you all stare down into what appears to be a secondary treasure room underneath this space. A strange, open, ornate gold tomb, almost. You look down, there appear to be sarcophagi, but everything is in disarray, covered in cobwebs. And looking up at you, though you don't know their names, are the skeleton bodies of Ladle, Laze E. Ness, Artie, and Masserer. As...
Oh my god.
There it is.
Oh, we did it!
That's the end of the campaign,
Tied
folks.
those knots!
That is where we'll end our campaign.
Story ends.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming
No
out.
fucking way!
And you turn, and as you are taking this sight in, you suddenly realize that even in the fog, there's a blue light, an obscured shine from the direction of where the princess is coming. You hear her, and you realize you have moments to get into the hole as she prepares to unleash her breath. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
Initiative, you said?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's actually pretty good.
On advantage on initiative. Uh-oh, that's not
Because
very
you
good.
have a primal sense.
Primal Sons. Primal Sons.
That's not very good.
Primal Sons. Primal Sons. Ba, 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 ba.
Oh, man.
Oh, good old Masarer.
Good old Masarer.
Which one was me? Lazy Ness? That sounds like me.
It does sound like you.
Hey guys! Oh, finally! There's people we can talk to. Oh shucks! Finally. Well, hi everybody. It's good. It's me. One of those skeleton names. I can't remember.
When we were, while he's still prepping, while we were doing that one shot, and we somebody came through the portal. Do you remember who it was or what it was?
I don't
It was
Cat.
somebody. Was it
It was
Cat?
Ket Rothstein.
Was it? Did we decide that it was Ket,
Oh,
or
it
was
was
it
Ket
just
Rothstein,
a gift
yeah.
Yankee
It was
who
just
came
another
through?
gift.
I thought it was a
Yeah,
gift.
it was just a
Yankee,
gift, yeah,
But it
yeah.
was like clear that they were like.
They
like
poked their head in
robots.
and they were like, "What's going on here?" Oh, J.K. Sam.
Oh, wrong place. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
and
this
then
was
the portal like
Albuquerque.
turned
Yeah.
off. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're taking the wrong time.
What master do you serve?
20 to 30.
20.
Nice.
What? Uh-oh.
15 to 20.
16.
15.
And let's.
I got a scrumptious 10.
That's scrumptious.
With
That's a
advantage?
scrumptious 10.
Wow.
Yep. But I believe that we were all standing on the thing, and we all right. Or else we all stood on it.
You can choose whether you want to drop into this space. It's it's opening like a portal. Would,
I'm-
and
yeah.
you're back in.
And
We're
I
all
would have
dropping
opened
down.
it just enough to basically get our. So I don't even know if like all of us are 5 feet across. I would literally open it just big enough for us to like step in.
Dude, I can stand in your space. Like, I'm
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
down this fucking
100%.
shit.
We're no problem. Barnabas had a big bowl of beef
Yeah.
stroganoff before this. So.
Suck it in, Barnabas! God!
The tusks are probably wider.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, you need
Oh,
the
and
full.
the
Yeah, you need the full.
yeah.
All right.
5 feet is fucking enormous, though.
You hear this sound. It's a crackling, almost like breaking ice sound. And you realize that the princess is going to unleash her devastating attack in moments. One you saw during the naming ritual. You'll recall that she breathed into the Hexature armament in order to manifest the projection of her husband and pray fealty to him during his great speech at that time. That's the same sound that you hear as Yornir. You open up this portal and it's the top of the round. You're up. Oh, my apologies.
I will.
Oh, shit.
Now I can barely see my companions, even though they're right next to me with this salty sea fog rolling in. And I will just say, "Fall, you fools!" And I will leap down.
You hop down. I need you to make a quick dexterity acrobatics or athletics check or saving throw for jumping down to see if you catch yourself. I'm not. I can't recall.
I think any work.
I think
it's
an
an
acrobatics
acrobatics check, unless
Just
it's
an
dangerous.
Yeah, it's
unless
just
it's
a
dangerous.
check.
Acrobatics?
Yeah.
15.
You're fine. You land on your feet. There is a huge number of what looked like once sacred artifacts that are in again complete disarray in all directions.
I use Turn Undead and instantly disintegrate all of the shambling.
Actually, the moment that you step foot in here, the skeletons come to life and start to look at you, their eyes glowing in this way. You realize that these are what were once perhaps fearsome skeletal dragonborn warriors from the empire before the Princess of Wrath. They do spring to life. That does actually happen.
That's very cool.
Is one a whale skeleton?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Scrim, you're up.
I attempt to fall down the hole and use an acrobatics check to land on my feet.
You do?
Huge. I got a natural 20. 28 to land on my feet.
You land. You pick
fucking
the
waste of
perfect
a 20.
spot. You land on a giant decorative pillow.
Knowing what I know about where we came from, I am still on the exit plan strategy. I would like to just kind of survey the area to see if the elevator is down on this floor as well.
You scan the room, and there are 3 walls, 3 sides to this space. There is, you'll notice in one corner, a small gappy opening where perhaps a rat crawled through at one point. And then turning, there's an opening. You're shocked to find that this opens into a much wider open space where there is what looks like another almost like galleon-like ship. There's a ship that's sitting in the center of a large, almost like a edifice of strange contraptions. Almost, it's unlike anything you've ever seen. A arcane room that feels simultaneously like a ship port and a wizard's instrument.
And without even thinking about it, subconsciously, it's just something I'm used to doing. With a flick of my wrist, a puff of smoke, and a little bit of sulfur, the blue blade will appear in my hand. And I guess that's my turn.
The Princess of Wrath is blind with rage, and she unleashes her cold breath. Her terrifying cold breath, a cone of ice, snow, and force flows out, evaporating the fog and your spell of fear, effectively blowing them all away. I need you both to make Constitution saving throws for me.
Con?
Yep.
No problem, bro.
You guys should have rolled higher.
Damn.
Ooh.
24.
19.
19 might be fine.
19 and
24.
24. You'll take half of 63 cold damage.
And then another half.
Another half, so 60, a quarter.
63 down to 30.
31.
1 down to 15.
Did I pass it? Did I pass it?
No, the DC is still 22, like it was for the snowball thing.
Oh, you're cooked, bro.
I don't know if you knew this, but I took 15. I took 15.
That's not good. That math ain't math.
No, I think you lived. That was no that.
Oh,
Please tell me the temp HP saved you with like 1 HP.
I had 63 health.
Exactly. He had 63 hit points. Exactly.
And I forgot I had temp HP. And then I input the 63 and I was like, Tai Shen is dead. And then, and then it would jump to like
20.
It jumped to 20. And I was like, what the hell?
Thank fuck.
Oh!
That's
And I think that was you.
Yeah,
I think
that
that
was
was
me.
you at the end of that fight.
That was me.
Oh!
Yornir, man.
God damn.
This
Drew's got
blast
tools.
slams into both of you. Barnabas, you don't take a tremendous amount of damage, but you recognize the fearsome power that the Princess of Wrath has just unleashed. As you and Taishan, you are nearly decimated from this blow. You hear the sound of wings flapping and the sound of gold getting pushed around. Turning, you can see that she is starting to pounce and make her way forward. But Taishan, it is your turn.
I think after taking a hit like that, I'm not jumping in the hole. I'm like probably covered in snow and ice, and like the moisture in my eyes is dry. Like it's hard to see.
Your beard's like doing this.
I would do my absolute best to kind of like to track exactly where the hole was, and then just kind of like fall towards it, like just like tumble, like lumber
for you.
Make
Ice
an
is super
acrobatics
effective
check
against
at,
dragons. So you take 126 damage.
Oh no! I take
And you're
126 damage.
Make an acrobatics check at disadvantage.
Oh god! I'll make it a triple disadvantage just for
It's super effective.
But fire resistant, so it's just still
Straight
it's
up.
Still straight up.
Still normal.
Still straight up. Yeah.
Because I'm dual type. Yeah,
exactly
obviously.
right. Yeah.
I rolled a natural 20 and a natural 1. So, there you have it.
Okay.
Just tell me I take 21 damage on my fall, and it's
All it takes is 20.
It's coitons.
You take 2 bludgeoning damage as you land awkwardly on your ankle and crunch down. You stumble into what appear to be a stacked pyramid of vases, and crashing into them, manage to slide over. You are in deep pain. And that's your turn?
Oh,
Paige, could we have done actions at the bottom?
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
assumed-
this is full initiative.
I just assumed it was our turn and we didn't have movement or anything. But I mean, I just used my turn to do like passive things.
I
look
would
around
have
and
used
like.
my turn to look around for maybe like some portals or something. I don't know. What's down
Well, then you have the same.
you
you have the same
have the same
I have then.
information that Scrim has. There's one side of this room does appear to open up into a larger space,
Like a
which
port
has literally
with some
what
weird
appears
ships.
to be a modified
Ship.
boat in it, like a ship.
I would have used all of my remaining movement, whatever I would have, to basically get away from the hole.
Yeah, me too.
Knowing that she's a dragon, she probably can't fit through the hole, but that if I don't
can
know how
turn it-
fast she
yeah.
can shift back and forth and back and forth. So
We are both running.
We're hustling.
We're heading towards this port.
Okay.
we're Bridge of Khazad-dooming this shit.
You absolutely are. You
What's
jump
that
down
mean?
and you make it about as you make
Right
it
before
basically
the-
to the
shit.
threshold of the
no Bridge of
room
Khazad-dûm
when
by Howard
Barnabas
Shore.
it's your turn.
don't know
I
that,
would
man.
I would when I hit the ground, I would look if they're starting to run. I would look and track them. I'd stand up and start to kind of limp after them slowly. I would absolutely have been prone hitting the ground. So I'm slow to pick up the speed to chase after my friends. But I see where they're going, and I'm trying to
Yeah,
catch
you've
up.
got
We're
like
dashing.
the like a war movie like earween, like when a
Yeah.
grenade goes off in your
Yeah,
ears.
shell shock.
Yeah.
I just want to let everybody know. With the with 7 or 6 HP that I had, 7 or not 9 HP, 10 HP, I took a total of 6 damage from an ancient white dragon's
That's
breath.
pretty insane.
Bro, you're playing the right makeup for this fight.
Yeah, welcome to my stuff.
Yeah, you know. As I will just continue to fall in, and I am going to just kind of have a steely gaze, and I don't say anything, and I'm just going to hold her gaze as I take the hit, try not to react at all, as I fall into this chamber.
You watch as the glow from deep within her gullet starts to recede. Her eyes are filled with rage as she's scraping forward in order to reach you as quickly as possible. And then you hop in. I need you to make a quick acrobatics check as you land, and then you see
17.
You land easy and heavy, crunching down onto the ancient stone floor of this hidden vault, and then start to race forward. You are following your companions. You notice that as they have been racing through this space, bridge of Khazad-dûm. Khazad-dûm? Yeah, Bridge of Khazad-dûm style. You do see that the skeletons that were staring up at you, seemingly lifeless, are in fact shaking into some form of life as you follow your friends.
Nice hiking, Mr. Yornir. We may survive yet.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna see skeletons, and I see the whale skeleton.
I don't remember the whales. Somebody fill me in.
Yeah,
Somebody fill me in.
I
It was whale.
vaguely remember the whale.
I don't know.
skeleton.
Someone was saying it was a whale skeleton. I don't know if that's true. It was
It
not
was
a
a
whale.
weird night. It was a weird night.
There might have just been a whale
Weird night.
down
I
there.
also remember giving each one of them. I didn't see this coming. I gave each one of them the ability to do a special.
Yeah.
And you were practicing your special.
die move.
All of those would mechanically be reflected in the skeletons that we're now experiencing. Except I didn't think Yornir was gonna, laser carve into the floor right now. So here we are.
Yeah, I just wanted to find some sort of tunnel. I don't know.
You did great. You did great. Top of the round.
Before Yornir goes, I just want to ask one question that is related to the questions I already asked. Is the direction that the opening in the port appears to be where the ship is it the same direction, one floor up, where the elevator shaft was?
No, you are very much moving in the opposite direction from the elevator shaft.
No, that's
Okay.
good. That's good. That's good.
Well, I was hoping for an escape route, but if this works, this works. I was hoping we could get behind her and whoop.
She can fit up there. She can fly up there. There's a bit.
Yeah, and it probably goes like.
It's really loud.
Yeah, I wonder where they are.
And I'll paint the scene. As opposed to the strange twisted wood portal that you saw in Whisperfang's study, this room comes complete with what appears to be not quite as large as the Morabound, but the what appears to be a sleek ship. There doesn't seem to be any mast or anything like that, but it's that same kind of shape as though it could float on water or the surface of the ocean.
Where the fuck are we going?
It is facing what appears to be a large archway that is reminiscent, but much more finely crafted, clearly of some ancient metallurgy process. This is an alien room compared to the vault within, and it appears to be quite advanced. This must have been some sort of silver dragon-born vault or secret hidden below the threshold of this floor that you've suddenly broken into. It all seems very alien and strange to you.
Sorry.
I would like to move as far as I can into the room and get a sense of this portal. Does it feel like the ship can go anywhere, or is it like facing a wall, like behind the circular?
Behind it appears to be facing effectively more stone, but you can see the jagged texture of the wall appears to almost be like the inside of the island that this bastion is built upon. It's not smooth made and fashioned stone. It is jagged, as though they have crafted this underneath the castle directly into the foundation.
Does this remind me at all of the sleds with the blowing dragon?
It is extremely reminiscent of those sleds, and I will
yes.
also say that there do appear to be two like landing beams, or what are the words for when a boat or a ship is pushed into the ocean for the first time? There are those rails.
Yeah, those guides.
Those guides.
Like,
That's what this ship
sort
is
of a
resting
launch
on.
something or other.
Some launching beams, let's call them.
Slip, yeah.
Can I intuit that there would presumably in the past have been some kind of magical portal that the ship would go through?
I think that when you look at it, I won't even make you roll. It would be absurd to assume otherwise, given the fact that there's a ship with launching beams facing an open hole that leads to nothing, especially given your recent experience with portals.
I will be walking and hustling as fast as I can, and I will use my action to have my one eye flash blue as I will cast Detect Magic, because you were kind enough to give us a short rest. I have that again.
Nice.
As I want to look around the room to see if anything lights up as an activation or a stone or anything that I can kind of glean to turn this portal on to try to get this ship wherever the fuck it goes. At this point, I almost don't care where it goes, as long as we get the fuck out of this room if we feel like this is the only way out.
Okay. You do that. You cast Detect Magic, and to your dismay, you do not find any glowing runes or anything that seems active at that time. I'll say that you use your movement, because we're theater of minding this, to make your way over to what appears to be a bench, but it's at almost like an angle, and you can see on the surface of this a complex diagram of what appears to be arcane symbols combined with some form of draconic.
I will approach it, and with the whatever movement I have left, I will then maybe next round start to try to like read it or study it.
Okay.
If I can.
You get as close as you can with your movement and intuition. Scrim, you're up.
I'm running with Yornir, and I see as he is like approaching this what appears to be like a giant stone tablet with some sort of crazy writing on it. And I as I see him slow down and begin to look at it, am I able to like look at it as I'm running past it? This thing that he's inspecting.
Yeah.
Do I also just see like incomprehensible runes and glyphs that I can't read?
Yeah, it would be like if you or I ran past a drafting table with sketches of Gallifreyan on it.
Okay.
Right? It's like you look at it and you're just like, well, that's a whole lot of mess.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot of information.
That's what I figured. Okay. So as I watch Yornir slow down to like take a look at it and stop to like begin, I just keep running past it. I'm like, I can't read that shit, and I'm gunning it right for this boat.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to rocket raccoon this bitch and just see if I can get this thing going, and hope that we tag team the two of us here.
Okay.
That if he can figure out how to turn it on, I can like all those times at the tunnel in the troll where I was doing the fucking thing. I'm ready to hop on the boat. I'm gunning right for this vehicle.
Yo, no, there's a big green button.
You jump down
Thanks,
and,
Bradley
I would say you make it about to the side of the ship where you're just about to start to crawl up what is a extremely well-fashioned rung ladder on the side that goes right along the curve of it. And you're just about to reach for that rung when we pause, and
We're tackling this problem from 2 different angles.
I love it.
and
I
it's
love
the
it.
Princess of Wrath's turn. You hear the sound of her booming feet scraping across what is now the ceiling for you. And if any of you would care to look back behind you, you would see her massive head show up and look down through the hole
God.
and
Until she goes,
and see that eye. And,
I'm dead.
and you would see the eye roll as she uses her bonus action to transform into her human form. She drops gracefully and easily down into the space with
Action
each
economy,
one
then.
of you,
Action economy,
and lands.
That's gotta be her
She
action.
looks around with shock and surprise as she continues. It takes in her this new surrounding. The Dragonborn. They had another chamber
she
underneath
didn't know
the
this
throne
was down
room.
here.
They always had their secrets. I always heard rumors of them being able to explore the stars. And she starts to walk forward as she keeps her eyes on the ship and keeps her eyes on you, filled with furious vengeance. And as she starts to to approach, all of a sudden a fist hits her in the face as the four.
You're not supposed to be here! Sorry! Let's go! No way!
The four Defender Guardians.
Falcon Punch!
Dominion.
Yo! These skeletons said... The last ride! These hands are rated E for everyone, baby! For last ride!
They all endeavor to beat the shit out of her, and finally, the Princess of Wrath, and only Taishen can barely understand rudimentary Draconic as they're screaming whatever the fuck they would say in this moment.
exactly all of that!
As they scream all of that, they all end up in a wrestling. The princess is shocked by this information and is violently ripping them apart. But that's what's happening. As Taishen, you're up.
Just enough to slow her down.
All of the skeletons are really excited. I will. I'll pick up a little speed now. I don't walk with a staff. I didn't do that. I'll pick up a little speed now as I race up, and if I see Scrim go to the ship and Yornir look at this draconic and magic tablet, I too will take the magic route. If as I approach it, does it stand out to me in terms of what? Arcana-wise or draconically, is it clear to me what needs to be done?
You can see words on the surface that do make sense to you. I need you to make an Arcana check.
I'll twist this 5 times.
I love
I
that.
think that's great.
How many
And I
do we
would have
have?
even called you over. I would have said, Taishen, to me!
This is only the 10th one we're using then, right? So we should still have 6 after
still
this?
have 6,
Okay.
correct.
I'm with you, Yornir.
What was it? What was I rolling?
An Arcana.
Please.
That's gotta be
give me
pretty high.
plus.
That's got to be pretty high.
23.
Yeah, hell yeah.
23. It would be hard for anyone to deduce what is in front of them, but your mind focus goes into a tranquil meditative state, and you look at it, and the words start to pop out at you. These appear to be titles, like names, like capital names of places, things that are perhaps constellation-esque, or names of points in space, or connection points within planes and how realms might intersect. You're starting to look back and forth, and you realize that this console seems to allow one to choose the destination that the portal might lead to, as you configure by rotating one circle over here and then rotating the next one and allowing that piece to sort of come with it, Rubik's Cube style. You'd be able to actually configure and guide the magic of this table to the way that this ship might be able to travel the stars.
I have it, Yornir. It's a map. It's a map to destinations. Is there a big green button I can then hit to launch this? Is there a...
You do not see a activation, but you do start to run your hands along some of the safe spots, let's say, and it still does not seem to be coming to life in this moment.
If I can just take one additional action,
I would say that was like free use and gathering information. You still have your action.
I just want to, as I'm looking, I'll just be breathing heavy. And I'll breathe out a little bit of golden flame as it'll not engulf me, but it'll move around me and attempt to heal up some of my wounds that I just cast Cure Wounds.
Wise, very wise.
You do take a moment to give yourself a little extra juice, channeling the magic of Fujiao that flows within your veins. Barnabas.
Oh god.
How do the skeletons looking like they're doing?
I'm not gonna make you roll for it. They seem overpowered.
Yeah.
They're using their ult.
They got splintered.
They pressed R.
I can see it so clearly though that she's like in awe, and then she gets like totally clocked and just like doesn't hurt at all.
No, they pile on.
Yeah, and it's just like she's just totally bewildered. Like what the fuck? And she splinters these skeletons instantly.
That's exactly what's happening back there.
PC Pandaren versus Varian Ren.
Yeah.
When he lands the first hit, and he's like, "What the fuck was that?"
As
And I heal some.
hold on.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Is she on the way, or she's behind me?
Yeah, she's landed and she's about 40 feet behind you, but she's clearly now
been
engaged by
She's under duress.
these four strangely animated, almost like spiritual
She's
draconic
literally calling an
guardians.
ambulance, but not for me.
She hasn't fought Silver Dragonborn in centuries, but she is now.
She's gonna do.
Sorry.
For my father!
I'll like give a nod
Yeah, thank you. That's right.
to the green with all of you noble warriors, as I will be covered in seawater. Is I'm gonna stop for a second and turn around as I'm gonna pull out a harpoon from my back, and I'm gonna take aim, and I am just going to take aim as she's distracted, hopefully, like fighting these things, and I'm just going to try to just give it the best throw that I possibly can.
Okay.
David and Goliath are.
That's what I'm trying, man.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The whale starts to look nervous.
You're next.
Where did this whale come from? That's what I want to know.
The whale Chad is convinced that there was a undead whale.
No, I vaguely recall, I think that like halfway through out of boredom, Mikey just started to pretend that he was a whale and that he'd been always getting away with the fact that he was a whale, but over time slowly revealing.
Sounds like Mikey. I can see any scenario, to be honest.
Yeah, I have
Derek
completely
whale bones
forgotten
in
that
the
I
room,
teed up
Mikey
this
pretending he's a
shaggy
whale.
dogtail.
Who knows?
I will take with the two harpoons, a couple of harpoons.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw one.
Ever say the
This is a werewhale? Okay.
All right, Mikey's throwing a harpoon.
Yeah.
I have two actions.
Yep.
And I am just going to hit and then go for another.
Oh, so you're gonna whip
And-
one harpoon and then hit or not,
And
you're
then
still gonna
I'm
throw
just gonna
a second
basically
one.
try to go for it.
Okay.
The first one was a 19 plus 8. It was a 27, and the next was a natural 20.
Both of those hit.
And that would be with also
yeah.
the sap property.
Nice.
So she's disadvantaged
Nice.
on her next roll.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't think the damage probably matters.
Well,
I'm just
Just
gonna
roll it.
I'm gonna roll
Everybody
anyway.
counts.
You have brutal critical at this point, don't you?
Brutal critical's not really a thing anymore, I don't think. So I don't know.
that's
I don't
right.
know what critical thing I get.
You get something.
Oh wow,
You get something.
that's actually max damage. That is fucking wild. That's 12. Wait, no. Yes. No, sorry. That's 18 plus 8 is 26 plus 6 from rage, I think.
32.
32 points of piercing damage. Oh wait, hold on. Oh no, I use my advantage. Oh, and what I'm going to do is I get my brutal strike. Oh, no, I don't. I didn't use brutal strike. Never mind. Okay, I'm good. And then I just run. And then so I'll just throw it, and I'll just see what happens when she's in human form. So I don't know how, what it looks like when she gets fucking stabbed and hit by
entirely
harpoons.
reasonable. The first one slices across and against her arm, and you see what appears to be a very human wound, but the blood is not red. It is ice cold, and it freezes over instantly and almost sort of smooths out. The next one goes into and through her ribs, piercing a hole in her very fine dress wear, and she bites down on her tongue and very quickly throws it out as she's thrashing with the guardian warriors around her. But and you watch the hole close, but the dress is still diminished from the attack. You can tell that she was injured by this, and that she took the full pipe piercing.
Yep, piercing.
And that she took the full amount of damage. Even in her human form, though, she is emboldened and empowered by her draconic true form.
All right, get her going! As I'm just running to meet my friends.
You continue to do that, and before we enter Yornir's turn and return to the top of the round, I would ask that we would take a quick coffee break.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
It is chaos. Since the moment that she made her first attack against you, Yornir, you have been racing through the strange undercroft of the throne room, the treasure room of the Biting Bastion, and all around you, you are hearing the clattering of attacks, confronting this strange panel with Tai Shen by your side. Yornir, top of the round, what do you do with your turn?
My eye is still glowing from the detect magic that I cast, and I see that Tai Shen is trying to make sense. He tells me that it's this control panel, this map, this something. I can't read Draconic, right? But I have my magic, my connection to Odin, my connection to the weird. So I take my hand and I place my hand down onto this tableau, and a rune that's hanging from my coat that looks like sort of an angular wristed fish with an eye in the middle of it. All of a sudden, as I touch the tableau, the words will glow blue and change, and they will turn into runes that I can read as I cast Comprehend Language.
Holy shit.
Because of my giant runes feat that I took this level. Really cool thematic feat. So, for the duration, I understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that I hear. So in this moment, I also all of a sudden hear, instead of hearing I now hear Masaru and his friends screaming in Draconic.
We're gonna get you! Get out of
For
here!
the Emperor! For my father!
You violated the law! Prepare to die!
I can also understand the written language that I see, but I must be touching the surface on which the words are written. It takes about 1 minute to read 1 page of text. The spell doesn't decode secret messages in a text or a glyph, such as an arcane sigil, that isn't part of a written language.
Wow.
So I can now comprehend and read the words that are on this tableau. And with Yornir telling me that it's a control panel, a map, there's locations, I want to try to use my long life, my experience. I've been around the world, and I know a lot about the land. Do I recognize any location names? Do I recognize... Does anything jump out at me as oh, if we can teleport to the portal here, does anything say the Feywild? Does anything say space?
Constellations,
constellations, yeah, whatever it would be.
I love Tableau.
I could have sworn I'm looking for
work
something.
with
Just
a guy
give me
that
30
fucking
seconds,
worships
because you're throwing a lot of curveballs at me here.
No, I'm sorry. Spellcasters have a lot of tricks, man.
Very true.
Unless you're Hexblade Warlock.
Oh, and that Warlocks don't count.
Yeah,
You're not spellcaster.
no.
You're
I'm not
a
even a
glorified
half-caster.
marshal.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a glorified marshal with two cool things.
I'm a
to do
quarter
for
caster.
surface. Tableau's a good Derekism. I feel like that word entered my vernacular because of Derek.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Speaking of Tableau, card games. Speaking of card
Shuffle up?
games.
Is that what you're saying?
I got literally
Is
right
it?
here.
Can I print an entire Azula deck right now?
While Derek,
send me the card?
needs
Nah,
his
it's not
time,
a clue. I wish I had thought about it.
we'll shuffle up.
ahead of time. I am gonna literally go home and start building this deck though, because I think I own like 70% of it.
That's fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah, incredible.
Awesome.
I will start shuffling.
Why not?
And I'll have to look really quickly at this. I want to make sure that I'm making sound rulings when we're pushing the.
Oh, you sick son of a bitch!
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this one's my favorite.
That's cool.
That's incredible. Oh, bro. Has anyone else seen these?
Yeah. It's
It's just the Iron Maiden cards.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I haven't seen him.
They
Oh, yeah?
fucking take a
No,
look at this shit.
shit.
I missed out on the Eddie ones, but I got the album ones.
Okay. You are watching as Taishen is shifting these words around, and as the stone discs, for lack of a better term, on the surface of this panel shift from one space to the other and move, you realize it's the changing meaning as it evolves. And Taishen, I think that you would grok this as well with your limited understanding of ancient, silver, draconian, that these are words that are intended to represent the elements. That they represent, like a word that might mean fire suddenly becomes adjacent to water and combined to form steam. Or this air and energy might shift and become lightning or something along those lines. By pushing them around into different configurations and sort of Rubik's cubing the tablet in front of you, you might be able to create dozens of different word combinations before coming back around to the beginning again.
Well, I've already used my action. So I'm going to start maybe speaking even quietly to Taishen of like, this says lightning, steam, what does it mean? Taishen, does this mean anything to you? And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Scrim, you're up.
I finish climbing into the vessel, and I take a look around and see if there are controls, see if there's some sort of a activation button, see if there's some sort of something that I can do to gather more information about what this thing is or does.
You are immediately confronted by the strange nature of the material that this is constructed with. This does appear to feel sort of under your feet like a normal ship. It's not made of metal, but it's almost made by like a strong wood or some sort of a wood that's been reinforced by perhaps something like silver. And so when you are standing on top of it, you're realizing how sturdy the structure feels. The what would normally be a railing like you would find on the Moor-Abound is 3 or 4 times as thick, and thick beams of unbelievable master craftsmanship are underneath your feet. There appears to be a helm. There appears to be a front of the ship, and you can see that there's a door with what appears to be a turning wheel, almost like a steering wheel, right on the face of it, that leads to what you can only assume is underneath and into the bowels of this strange ship that you find yourself on.
So the door with the wheel appears to be the only thing that seems like there's something that I can control.
Otherwise, this is a pretty Spartan spread. There's obviously what appears to be, handles for wrapping rope and that sort of thing, but there doesn't seem to be like crates or anything along those lines. There's no collateral or assets or boxes or anything on the surface. This was left in pristine condition, unequipped for a journey.
don't worry, guys, I got this! And I run to the door. And I'm trying to turn
You start to turn it, and as you pull, I'll say that this is your action. You start to turn it, and it feels like it's getting tighter, and you realize that for whatever reason, this culture went righty loosey, lefty tighty, and you reverse direction, and start to open the door. And by the time your turn is over, you feel like you're at the end of moving this, and the door. You hear a satisfying click release, and almost the escape of air as it releases ancient air that's been trapped inside for
like a
how many?
submarine door.
Who knows?
Yeah,
It's very similar. Very
and
similar.
I instantly die of some ancient microbes.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking dead.
It's pressure
That's
locked.
my turn.
Yeah.
It's prions.
The princess uses her turn. The princess uses her turn to tear apart 3 of the guardians. It is effortless for her. They are attempting to batter down onto her, and she barely took damage from the harpoons that were being thrown upon her.
These are human forms. She's like ripping them apart. Like we're seeing a barbarian.
These are
almost.
imagine undead silver dragonborn like skeletons, right? If you'll picture at the end of the Mummy when they summon the guardians that come out of the wall and all of a sudden have like a blade, they've jumped down. There's dust flying in all direction that they've been covered in for who knows how many years, and they are clearly mad with vengeance as she grabs one and breaks it apart, grabs the next one. It's like any of the death sequences in the 2018 God of War, where when you grab one of the creatures, you just literally rip it in half. She does that to 3 of them using her multi-attack, and there's still one left over. Taishan, you're up.
I'm still firmly focused on the panel now with Yornir fully comprehending the language in front, calling out the mixtures and how we've begun to like form. With his additional knowledge, I'm hoping at this point, if anything else is becoming like more and more apparent or aware to us, if we're like making progress or if it's all just a bunch of random words that
You feel like you are missing what Yornir isn't being magically granted by the comprehend language of spell. You don't know the nature of this magic that's coursing through him right now, but it allows him to see the words but not decode a puzzle. And so you can put steam together, but where is that going to take you? What does that mean? You can put, and there seem to be like 3 axes to this coordinate system, for lack of a better term. And so even though you understand that once this gets put together, you can read the word mineral, or you can read the word salt, that doesn't necessarily convey the syntax, the meaning of what it is configuring on the portal. At the same time, as you are making these changes, you're still not getting any glowing or response or anything along those lines from the apparatus, nor does the portal seem to be activating or being affected in any way.
Use your dragon's intuition, Taishan. It is within you!
I'd like to use my dragon's intuition that's within me, please.
That's not on your character sheet.
Yeah, all I can do is shoot fire!
Roll.
Does it look like if I shoot fire at it, it's gonna light up and take us to space?
The seconds are passing by, and you feel the pressure of the raging storm that is behind you.
Derek,
and
I gotta do this.
You are struggling to. You are literally at that point where you're going, should I try shooting this thing with fucking fire? Should I just hit it with my hand? I'm draconic. What, do you need my blood? Like what could possibly could you need? These arcane wizards who created this thing have been dead for who knows how long. Every time you touch something new, you're leaving behind marks of dust in your wake. You're at a loss. You could try an intelligence check if you wanted to see if you could progress in this way, perhaps, if you wanted to spend your action to study. But that is your prerogative. You can use your turn however you like.
Use a study.
Yeah, I'll study it. I don't have anything else to do.
The study action.
I'll use the study
Perfect.
action.
That's what
Yeah.
it's there for.
It's perfect. The study action.
Oh, is that a real
study-
thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
In 2024.
2024,
A
yeah.
study action. Let's
What is
go.
it? What is this? How do I take a study action? What is
It's
that?
one of
Mace, you
the.
should
Use the
study the rules.
Take the study action and
reading.
succeed.
Takes the study
Inch
action.
Bros.
Succeed on a DC blank ability skill check.
Yeah, usually it's going to be
What's the ability
Arcana or Investigation or
One
Perception.
of the intelligence.
Let's go with investigation since you're deducing.
What if I'm like persuading this thing to reveal its secrets?
That
to me?
is-
It can be
Goofy
Arcana,
as shit.
History, Investigation, Nature, or Religion.
I think we're gonna this. Just fucking put the armature in something.
religion.
Power
no,
up.
it's all terrible.
Bro!
I passed my turn.
Int Bros.
Yornir, you can
I'd turtle
feel
up and
a
pass my
sense of
turn.
panic in your companion start to well up within him.
No, it's not
Barnabas,
panic.
you're up.
Taishen has no hope.
Taishen studied for the wrong test.
I'm arriving at
Taishen
the
has
ship.
no hope.
Oi, right, ship! This is gonna be our way out of here. What do I do? How can I help?
Are you at the ship with me?
I finally arrived at the ship.
You will see me opening up this hatch to go deeper.
It's this unbelievably dense and thick, heavy hinged door.
I am raging. I immediately say, "Oh, Mr. Simmons, got your hand under me!" I'm screaming.
You flop back a few feet as
Yeah.
Barnabas swings the door wide open. You're able to move it pretty easily.
Yeah, I want to basically open the hatch. Is that my action? Yeah, basically.
No, I'd say that's opening a door at this point. The unlocking, what was clearly a ton of like twisting and tightening, that was
Let's
the
go
action.
through.
You squeeze through the tight entrance to this steel ship, for lack of a better term, and you start to make your way down. Do you have dark vision by hand?
I do.
Why, that's
I have dark
fantastic.
vision, and I'm not in Druskenvold, so it works.
You have a pretty limited scope of vision here, but you do not need any form of illumination to see everything in colorless values as you go into the depths of this ship. And you feel suddenly right at home. You feel like you're in the belly of any old ship. It's still alien in its make, alien in its material.
Yeah.
But the familiar the familiar features of a ship. There looks like a living area to one side. There's a area where you can imagine people would be able to sleep. It is much more cramped than it should be, indicating to you that whatever shipwright put this together clearly doubled or tripled the thickness of the walls.
Yeah.
Given how big the ship appears on the outside, this is a very confined space.
Yeah, I'm going to basically look around to see if there's anything that's stowed away that I feel would be needed to get started. I would say, like, where, and maybe that would have been above deck, basically, where the canvas is, is there anything that I would need in order to look to see to get this thing going? Am I able to help?
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Uh-oh. I use a study action.
What's that, Mace?
I got a
Hell
6.
if I know.
A 6. As familiar as this feels, you don't know where the buttons are. You don't know where the levers are. You spend the majority of your turn tossing through, opening doors on the inside, looking through, but there's no obvious go button. There's no obvious engine room. There's no obvious those kinds of things that you might be looking for, and you reach the end of your time.
Okay.
Your turn.
As I'm frantically turning these 3 circles, do certain combinations light up in my detect magic more than others?
Ooh.
Do you get any kind of a spark?
Neither can take concentration, so both effects are active.
Yes.
Comprehend languages lasts for an hour, detect magic for 10 minutes.
You are watching the words click together and being able to interpret their meaning. And as it was before when you initially cast Detect Magic, the panel before you appears completely dormant. There isn't even a spark or a moment of energy when these things click into place. You feel... make an intelligence check.
8.
8. There's just no energy coursing through this thing that's allowing whatever is in front of you to activate, regardless of combination. You've gone through it 3 or 4 times now.
Knowing that these portals had some element of magic, even the sleds with this magical breath, because I think I even detected magic there and I saw that they were magical, I feel like this needs some kind of power source. So I am going to... I'm not going to take off my pack. I'm going to pull my knife off and just sort of into it and kind of try to cut the ropes that I had so kind of gingerly put together.
Mean, time matters right now.
And rip the cloth off and hold this wheel of Parmigiano Reggiano. And I'm going to...
Metal cheese, go!
I don't know how to use this. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But I'm hoping that either placing it on there or near there or somewhere in the vicinity, the Hexature Armament will energize this thing, power it up, give us some hope, and allowing Taishen to bring it home since he's the Dragonborn. He should really figure this out.
You got the Hexature Armament. I can't do anything but pass my turn and look confused. Okay? Just bring it home, Yornir. I don't know the study action. Just bring it home. Get us out of here.
The dragon.
I drink tea and pass my turn.
God. What do you want from me, Derek?
Taishen's like, I am straight up not having a good time right now,
I'm turning the panels and I'm almost dead.
So, I was hoping to not have to use this because Yornir's worried that if he takes this and does it here, we're gonna go to the plane of wherever the fuck those metal guys are from.
Yeah, the metal man.
But I'm hoping
Or we have to leave it.
I'm
metal
hoping
man.
it just acts like a battery, like a power source for this thing to work as it did.
That's fair. That's a reasonable assumption.
When the Hexature Armament lands on the surface of this thing, you drop it a few inches and it slams into the surface and slides for a moment. But as you do, there's this shockwave of light that pours through, enervating the entire control panel in a thin wave. It goes and sort of covers the entire thing all the way down the feet through the leg, and it almost seems to spread through the entire room. This single shockwave of energy pulses, and you can see it hit the...
Oh my
roll
God.
a D100 for me. You can see it hit the portal.
Oh my god. D100, this is so exciting.
Whoa.
Dude, spike the hundo.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Crazy right now.
I don't know what hundo would be.
I don't
The Orb of Annihilation.
I mean,
71.
okay.
Holy fuck, what is that?
That's not good.
That's not good at all,
Derek.
folks.
What?
The DM doesn't know what's happening either.
We end up in 90s hell. And it all comes full circle, baby.
And we see the Pork Bros.
It's a really cute animated Hazel GIF.
Weird. Okay. So as the
We'll do it,
energy waves through the room, it crashes into the portal, and for a moment, all of the runes that are on the exterior of it
Of the portal.
and there's a moment where there's a thump like that before everything that waved out goes completely dormant again. But in that moment of a flash, there's this blue crunching energy as something slips through wherever it was connecting to, and literally blocks, triangles, and different geometric shapes plop out and cascade onto the floor before flickering and dissolving into the ground in this not ooze but pure energy, which dissipates almost instantly, and you realize that the Hexature Armament landed and definitely has the ability to power this whole thing. Make an Arcana check.
I'm twisting this, I think.
Yeah.
We have 6 left.
100%.
I'll
I'm
use
twisting
3 of
my
them.
Study action.
3.
I'll use 3 of them.
Is
I'll
this
use
all
half.
during your turn, like top of the round?
Yeah.
This is all.
Okay. Okay.
So script.
I'm helping. Can I be helping him? I'm right next to him. We're doing the thing together.
Oh yeah, is he helping me?
If you are, I would say yes. I would say that you are
You
talking
roll your
and
D20,
and
and I'll
and
count
and
from
you're conversing as this happens.
Natural 20.
What was it?
That's not a 20.
It was a 2.
It's a 2.
It was a 2. I picked it up.
We
and
got a
put it down.
13. We got a 13. Could be worse.
13.
I'll double check. Oh, maybe it's higher than. Oh, maybe it's higher than that.
Oh, jeez.
What was it?
iPad.
Arcana?
Arcana.
God.
Oh god, I turned on rolling in the Zat. Skills. Arcana. Wait. Oh no! I lied. Hold on. Is it because I'm a fucking wizard druid?
Probably.
You're a land druid, yeah.
Oh my god, no, it's 18.
18.
My
much better.
Arcana's
Holy
plus
shit.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
Hell
Because
yeah.
I'm a land druid. Yeah.
Hell
Actually
yeah.
insane.
There we go.
Or it's some kind of druid something. I don't know.
You look down and you are realizing that yes, you might have gotten a contact shock of energy, given the immense amount of infinite power that exists within the Hexature Armament as it landed, but that you would need to wield or be attuned to the object in order to truly use it as a battery to charge this thing. In the same way that it was innervated by and with and through Whisperfang because of the amount of time that he had spent in study with the object. As it lands, also you spy the word that you had currently been configured, and it seemed like the words Divine Nightmares.
Divine Nightmares.
What the hell?
Wow.
Oh my god.
That's gotta be my whole turn. There's no way I have any time for anything else.
Scrim.
So Barnabas pushed me out of the way as we open this door, and as the door is opening, this light activates these. I jump up, guys! I did it! Open this door, it turns on the boat! Come on! I'm gonna do it again! It opened for just a second, I can do this! And I try, as Barnabas rushes in, I attempt to close the door to try to re-close it and reopen it to turn the boat back on.
Okay.
That's my whole turn.
You spend your action doing that, and when you reach the
The
end
door
of your
closes behind
action,
you.
you hear it. As you reopen the door, you're saddened when this time a pulse of energy does not emerge from the boat.
Yeah, but it'll be a full 6 seconds before I realize that. It's now the monster's turn.
The Princess of Wrath will finish off the remaining Guardian. Taishen, you're not paying attention, but they're screaming about something about their father as their life, their strange,
I think all of them are
eternal,
brothers.
immortal life leaves their body and their spirit finally moves on.
They'll reconstitute, don't worry.
The Princess of Wrath, yeah, that's very funny. The Princess of Wrath uses her bonus action to return to her dragon form.
It can fit in here?
Get out of
This
town.
is a large
it's
vault
massive.
room.
The
and
whale is
she,
crushed.
she is 18, 19, 20 feet tall, but the ceilings are far taller.
Anti-chromatic defenses.
Oh, could you imagine? Activate.
It would make sense.
Activate.
It would make sense. She was their sworn enemy.
She is massive in this space, and you, those of you who choose to glance down and watch as she approaches and starts to crawl and claw her way down, realize it's like being trapped inside of a cage with a lion. That's the end of her turn. As she roars, Taishen, how do you want to spend your turn?
Seeing Yornir like cram the Hexature Armament on this panel and realizing that it's going to take like a relic of power, like to power it, we need a relic of power to bring it to life. I would try and remember everything I know of this kingdom, everything we've seen, everything like I know of the sled and what they would. I would try and summon to my mind the knowledge of what they would use to have powered this pedestal. Understanding the Hexature Armament has just come to this plane, but they would have powered this for years as a kingdom with whatever they would have had access to, that hopefully, presumably, is in this room right next to the pedestal.
Go ahead and make a
Study test.
yes, one study
Don't
study action.
I would like to persuade my brain to give me the information.
Influence.
I would like to.
You're investigating.
Please, I'm just charismatic. Please.
It's an investigation check.
Oh no! Oh
In bros
God.
unite. In bros unite.
Use a different die, man.
It was rolling really well. It was rolling really well. It's a 7, Derek.
It's a 7.
Do I find it?
Your mind races as you think of the druids that you met, the ghostly druids, all those months ago. You think of everything you've learned of the Silver Dominion, what you remember seeing of their military, and the memories of the Princess of Wrath. You race and scan through your brain as you try and recall what could they possibly something elemental, something. It's on the tip of your tongue. You just know it.
I think to myself, what is the innate thing that all Dragonborn have in common? And just in case this isn't correct, I also think to myself that I have one thing on me currently that is fused from the breath of a real god dragon, and it's my teapot, which is made of dragon glass from Fuzhou. And I'll put that on the pedestal, and then I will use my only ability to breathe fire onto the pedestal with my dragon glass teapot on it.
Dude, I love where your head's at.
Thinking that,
Do you reconfigure any of the words before you make them?
yeah, we're reconfiguring them away from like negative hell dimension to something slightly more positive. You know, like
Can you
friendly. Yeah, Kobayashi's dragon maid. Kobayashi's dragon maid. Kobayashi's dragon maid. Come on! I need Derek, please!
Mace, you better not fuck this up.
Kobayashi's
You better
dragon
not fuck this up. I
Dragon
need
glass
this, Mace.
teapot. Flame breath. Dragon on dragon. Oh, dragon! If we get to
We cast, what
Kobayashi's
is it, through
dragon
the blue
maid.
veil? What does that spell?
You summon the fire within, and out of your mouth emerges a blast very similar to the cold breath that you watched the Princess of Wrath. That you hope she doesn't have another one, depending on how well she's been rolling each round. That you and you spread it across the entire surface of the dais, and with the teapot on there is another spark reaction. You get this.
Oh,
And
you
this
mean just as I
wave
opened the door a second time?
spreads around and through the entire room. This brilliant emanation of life. And because you said Kobayashi's dragon maid, I'm going to give it to you. No, I'm kidding. Roll a D100.
Oh, come on! I thought we were going to Kobayashi's dragon maid.
No, I'm the god of Evantris. Alulu is canon. Alulu is canon in Evantris.
Yeah,
She's canon.
I want to go to wherever Lulu is.
Oh, God.
36.
Huh.
I think. 36.
The
Half of 71.
the plane once again like this. There's a slightly longer spit of energy. It doesn't. The portal that seems to emerge collapses before it even reaches the the rim perimeter of the portal itself. And tumbling out is mud, dirt, literally earth spills out, and it doesn't vanish in like divine energy the way that those blocks did. It literally looks like ground has spilled across the surface of the front of the portal, the ground that.
But the
foundation.
portal has closed again?
And just like before, it didn't have enough energy to sustain itself. It just spit that out and then stopped.
I look at the portal. I look back at the princess. I stare at my own reflection in the dragon glass teapot, and I just say, fuck you. And I pass my turn.
I am tearing apart C once again. I'm looking around. I don't know if there's multiple levels of the deck. I don't know how many decks there are.
No, this is not a big enough structure to warrant multiple levels. This, like I said, it feels like a single confined room that would only hold a small contingent of people, perhaps 6, maybe 8 Dragonborn would fit inside of this space comfortably, especially if you had to spend multiple times on a ship this size. It is nowhere near the scope or scale of the Moribund in that way. And so you very readily have explored it and exhausted almost all options.
So there's nothing down here that'll help.
Not that you feel. And not with your former role.
I think I'll climb. I guess the door is closed.
No. By the time you come back,
by the time
door
you come back,
will have been opened
you're
again.
staring at a very disgruntled.
Don't worry, I'm keeping track.
You're staring at a very disgruntled Scrim.
Scrim is using the scientific method and it's working. Just so everyone knows.
I'll climb. How do we get her started? As I'm going to climb back up, as I'll pass Scrim. As
You were
open the
shouting
door
this
again.
as you opened the door. I know what's happening.
I am going to see if there's anything to like get the ship like flight ready. Like, does it look like it can fly? Because we experienced the dominant mind. I want to see, is there anything around, any levers, anything that reminds me of the ship that I can be doing? Or are we just gonna TPK right here because we're trapped with a.
Well, it certainly feels that way. As you look around, I need to make another investigation check.
Okay. We can't twist this for Kevin.
We have 3 left.
That's not worth it.
We got more than that. We've only, you rolled. You did the second
13
time,
of
right?
them.
I got a 16.
You got a 16. With a 16, you realize that one of the railings along the side of this boat has what appears to be a long mast that's actually set into the side of it. It's sitting on hooks that would allow one to literally lift it. And as you stare at the center of the ship floor, you realize that there's actually a position, a peg, a hole where you'd actually be able to lock in a mast if you wanted to extend a mast and perhaps sail whatever currents you might need depending on the place that you are.
Does it feel like the mast would be bigger than the portal?
Absolutely not.
Okay, I'm going to say.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely yes.
Absolutely
Like you have to get
yes.
the mast
If
up
you
to
were
go
going to
through.
try to go through the
Yeah.
portal with the mast up, it would absolutely hit the top of the portal.
Okay, got it. That's what I'm asking.
Yes.
I will just ready my action as soon as I feel. I say, I'm ready to get Senator Mast up. Get us out of here. And that is my. I guess I'll ready my action to basically heave ho.
You're near.
Through all of this Madden turning and twisting, have I gotten a sense of all the different words and combinations?
Ooh.
Because I have a list in my head.
You
As
would
wise
guess.
as Yornir is.
You would guess that there are 26 combinations.
Do you have a list you can send me? if you're asking me to solve a puzzle, I need to know what the puzzle is.
I'm not asking you to solve a puzzle. You are.
I'll solve the fucking
I'm
puzzle.
endeavoring. I'm
I just need
endeavoring
to know
to simulate
what the fucking puzzle is.
this. As you're working your way through,
I wish I was playing feelings.
you realize that basically the same number of outcomes of words of any possible tuning fork option, if one were to use something like teleport or plane shift, is reasonably possible configuring a coordinate on this dais, on this this pedestal. And so you can go home and you realize that this probably is the material plane. It means origin, it means home, it means center right here. You make different configurations. You could find some of them don't make sense to you because you don't know that plane exists, right? So I'm talking about things through what Yornir would understand and what Yornir's lens would be.
Does anything scream the Winter Court of the Feywild to me?
Make a history, arcana, or investigation check.
Not bad.
17.
You, with a 17, You feel reasonably confident that you arrive at what would be the equivalent of the Feywild when you get to a configuration that has a kind of magic nature combo. But depending on the way you spin this wheel or that wheel, it could be a shadow version of that world or not.
Oh, shit. You at least narrowed it down.
Knowing that Queenie's implements were used for the last portal, I will take
That's a
out
good
Queenie's honey pot that I still have.
Oh shit!
I don't know. Do I still have? Do I have a seed? Were there any seeds left? I don't know if anyone recalls if I had seeds or not.
Whisperfang indicated that the seeds were with the princess. You have the dormant honey pot, which was the vessel and focus of
the
Queenie's
magic
Feywild connection,
right?
But not the artifact that she carried with her.
That's right. I'm gonna try to like combine it with the Hexature armament, the fucking honey pot, and it's set to
Take the teapot. Take the teapot. Take it all
to
the pots.
Feywild, fairy type, ice type, and grass type. I switched to all three to hopefully get some part of the Feywild.
I guess the question I would say is like basically that one final twist is whether or not the words, when they configure into what you feel is the Feywild, whether you would have them right side up or upside down.
Flip a coin, bro.
And I'm
Upside down.
Okay.
Upside down.
I love the confidence.
Upside down.
I think you're right.
I think you're right too.
That
I
would
see
be
what-
the-
I see what
Summer's
you're
long over, folks.
Yep.
Summer's ending
And
soon.
Yeah.
then what do you do?
Is there any kind of like button or activation or any kind of like
You've seen it get charged very briefly in two ways. One, by dropping the Hexature armament onto it and causing a spark, and by watching Tai Shen put his draconic artifact, the teapot, on top of it and breathing fire against the entire surface. Those two things had enough magical energy to cause a current or jolt that went through the entire room and gave a spit of magic, but that's the only response you've been able to muster so far.
hold on.
We're gonna go to the upside down.
This thing's about to eat shit. Because I'm all out of fucking bubble gum.
Oh, that's the same.
I
Do it!
The days are short. Night is long. Bring us to the land of the Fae, where winter always is. And all of a sudden it gets cold, it gets frozen, and the sky kind of like starts to open up and you hear like a pitter, a patter, and you see these little chunks of ice fall from the sky. As I just cast motherfucking Sleet Storm on this whole thing. And it's gonna just be lasting for a minute. There is a sleet storm now raging in this place. The area is heavily obscured. It's impossible to see. Any exposed flames are doused. The ground is difficult terrain. When a creature enters the cylinder for the first time, they must succeed, or ends their turn there, they must succeed on a dex saving throw or have the prone condition and lose concentration.
I mean, you might even slow her down a little.
And
I don't
so,
know. Hopefully.
I am going to try to charge this thing with so much ice magic that this thing just fucking turns on.
What level spell is it?
It's a 3rd level spell.
Nice. Good shit.
How much? I'll look it up.
Ice types are immune to hail, so I think that.
Good thing this isn't Pokemon.
Yeah.
Sleet Storm?
Sleet Storm. I'm not trying to damage it. It doesn't do any damage because I'm trying to avoid damaging my friends.
Oh.
But there's I'm hoping that it's like a lot of
magical energy.
3rd level
Innate.
spell.
A lot of magical energy.
A lot of energy. It's tied to what I have sorted out there. It has a connection to Queenie's pot.
It doesn't do damage.
It doesn't do damage. That's right. That's right. I'm trying to damage this thing. I just want to charge it up.
Charge it up. Charge it up. And we were basically just like trying to reverse engineer what Whisperfang did, right?
the sleet starts to rain down, and where that pitter patter starts to hit, you see these this little glow here and a glow here. It's almost like where the sleet hits, there's a just the softest, faintest little charge. And as the sleet starts to come down more heavily and more heavily and more heavily,
It's a lot of sleep.
the entire dais appears to illuminate with magical energy. This cold energy, the unlocking of using your breath, or what the Silver Dragonborn would have been equipped with, their attunement with the cold, does seem to have an effect.
Oh shit!
And those runes start to glow one by one, but it's noisy. It's being hit intermittently. It's not being hit by consistent energy. And as that happens, even though it's modeled, the energy pours down the sides of the dais, this pedestal, and extends out from the legs, and eventually you see there's a almost a flickering moment where the exterior of the portal, that those runes, only the ones that light up that start to match what you are actually conveying through the communication, through the coordination of the top of the panel, start to illuminate and glow very, 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 very faintly. And inside of its ring, you almost see a shifting, warping energy extending from the center, a very small point just beginning to emerge as you start to fuel this contraption.
And then I ended my turn there. Do I have how long? It's 40. It's a 40-foot cylinder. If I feel like I can get out of it in this time, so I don't slip and fall.
What a way to go.
The entire surface is mega icy. You would have to have cast it directly on yourself and Taishan.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just stay there, and I'll make a dex saving throw. I really got to pass this dex saving throw.
Yeah, it would be
death
devastating.
accidents.
It would be devastating if you missed it.
Oh no! Start their turn there.
Oh!
I'm good for now.
Uh-oh.
I'm good for now.
You stay where you are. Scrim, you are on the surface of the ship.
Yeah, well, so how big was the second burst of energy compared to the first one?
The first one was bigger than the second one.
Damn it. It's working, but it needs more charge. And this is after Barnabas has come back out and he begins to look at the rigging, and all of a sudden, it's working! And I see this ice storm begin to form.
Ah, Mr. Samuscotch!
I slam the door shut as Barnabas comes out, and I begin to crank the door shut again. And I wait, and now I know that it just needs to stay closed a little longer to charge.
Yeah.
And so I close the door, and I begin to concentrate on the door, waiting for the door to charge up enough
It's
energy
like
to power
putting
the
a
ship.
bottle cap on a soda and shaking it up.
Yeah. So I reseal the door, and at this point now, I notice that there's a pinpoint of light from the portal. It's working! And I'm waiting to basically rip open this door to jumpstart this boat.
Okay.
That's my whole turn.
Great. I love this for you. The Princess of Wrath storms forward, and even though you are both obscured, you're heavily obscured. Let me just see. Oh. One moment. Can she even see either of you?
If we're on the, she won't be, if it's heavily obscured, she cannot see us.
We're gonna have a map. Because I do not picture the ship as being within the circle of the sleet storm. I think that this is a big and wide enough space that there's
It's 80 feet across.
It's 80 feet across?
It's a 40-foot radius.
Oh my
And
god!
even if the ship's not in it, it would be behind it. You'd still be obscured by it, right?
Right, and the ship is probably...
Oh, no, sorry. 20-foot radius.
Oh.
So 40 feet across. It's 40 feet tall as well.
Oh.
It's 40 feet across.
So I was going to
40
judge...
feet by 40 feet.
I was going to judge that it takes approximately your movement or more to reach the edge of the ship from the dais, because that's about how far Scrim is.
I would have
I know that we're
tried
doing this
to-
all theater in the mind.
If I can obscure
the ship and us with it, I would.
You would have
aim
chosen
for
to do that?
I would have chosen to do that.
Okay.
Because obviously I want to hide us in as much as we can.
Okay.
But if we feel like it's not big enough and just Taishen and I are obscured.
No, it's just
they're
the
wide
corner
open.
is enough sleet in order to hit the business. Let me just see what tools my stat block have in my command. We're getting crunchy tonight, and I thank you. That's not what I want. I want to come back.
Fly.
Oh, there it is.
Can you fly?
I can go invisible. That's about it. That's my final backup.
I'm
I'm
resistant.
gonna fly and carry everyone and take us
Okay.
back up the elevator.
You guys laughed at my elevator plan. No, that's not the way we want to go. No.
Let's say that you
realize
covered
nothing
the
worked.
entire arena with this sleet. Magical thin veil from the ceiling allows sleet to emerge and come crashing down, and it is loud and cacophonous in this space as the ice pelts the floor and every other surface within this chamber. The Princess of Wrath stalks forward, and you can see her bright glowing eyes. Even though you are blinded to her in many ways, her eyes, almost like Graveyard Jack, pierce the veil. With her 60-foot blind sight, she steps forward.
Yeah.
And
That'll do it.
We're cooked, chat.
We are cooked, chat.
We're cooked, chat.
she is going to use her movement to pounce forward and reach the dais. As she does, she's going to use one of her multi-attacks to send a snowball in Scrim's direction, because he's the one who's screaming, "It's working, it's working." I need to make a dexterity
if anybody did
saving
anything
throw.
to help me, we'd be out. by now.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do a dexterity saving throw. Okay, it's not bad. I got +4 to dex. Got a 12.
12. Okay. Your head is encased in a sphere of clear ice.
Shit.
You immediately begin choking, and at the end of each of your turn, you will gain 1 exhaustion level until you solve that problem. With her arms, her 2 claws, after she launches this assault on Scrim, she makes 1 rend attack against you, Taishen. She gets a 19.
Nice, he misses.
Okay. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. You managed to dodge out of the way.
Draconic bloodline, man.
Yornir?
I would have had to roll like an 18 or 19 to dodge.
That's a 30 to
With a
hit.
22.
GM, I have a 20 AC, if you'd like to know.
Barely misses. No, that is.
She does.
Wait. What happened?
I rolled my second attack and I got a 30 on Yornir.
Are you still close to me?
Yeah, I'm right next to you.
As you hit,
No way.
I will usher out as Golden Flame will lurch towards Yornir, and he will be ensconced in golden scales as almost like wings of Fujiao wrap around him, and you enjoy a +4 to your AC.
30 is a lot.
Mace! 30!
30 is a lot.
3-0!
Not 13.
I thought you said like 22.
No,
Mace!
You just said 30.
Mace!
13.
Oh, I was like, oh, he has a new feature that
That's
I
a
haven't
very
heard
2
of.
in the morning.
Mace literally just did the I'm a genius! Oh no!
I'm gonna. You know what? You know
I'll
what?
take it back.
No. You expend the trait. It's gone now. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You can have it back. You can have it back. Holy fuck!
I did it.
And I slumped into 3 pieces.
Rich is like, well, let me check now. That makes my AC 21, so he still gets me by 9!
Oh wow!
Oh,
That is
my friend.
peak. That is peak.
I still do it, obviously. I wanted to try
I think it's
it
so
out.
funny if we're just basically, we should have just tried to leave. I think we just all die here.
You take 18 slashing damage and 7 cold damage. You're
No,
in
that's
here.
nothing.
Man, we'll be alright. I'll die. You guys will get out. We'll be alright.
That's the
back up
conclusion
the
of her
elevator.
turn. Taishen, you're up.
just throw
You're
my
looking.
frozen
You're
corpse at her.
you were about to use your ability when you
No, I
suddenly
did. She
noticed
cracked
the
right through it.
massive claw.
I used it. I wanted to help my
How much
boy.
did you take? How much damage was it?
It was 18.
Okay.
21.
Not terrible.
Yeah, I still have 10 HP left.
All right, not terrible.
What is the portal looking like? So Yonir has the snows coming down. What is the portal looking like? Is it getting like noticeably bigger? I mean, is it increasing at like a pace we're happy about, or is it like
Not that we're happy about, but yes.
There's no happy about. But
is it increasing at a rate that? So is it increasing at a rate where I feel like the dais is solved and we could get on the ship and fly away in 6 seconds, or is it increasing at a rate that I feel like we're gonna TPK? Between TPK and this is solved.
there's
right
somewhere between TPK and solved.
What do you guys say, Mikey?
Nothing. Nothing. I have nothing to say that will help us here.
Besides
what I would do as the GM.
One more time, I take the study action.
Mace,
don't take the study action.
I mean, maybe.
I don't know what else to do. I'm at a complete loss. I mean, there's a giant dragon in my face.
Yeah.
The portal's not increasing rapidly.
You're covered in ice.
I'm covered in ice.
It's very cold.
I'm
You
almost
were
dead.
already cold before. Oh yeah, you're also in serious trouble, right?
I'm in serious trouble. And now everything around me is obscured, so I'm not even sure. Like, if I look around again, I can see a power source for this thing.
I think that all you can do, if you want my advice, Derek's advice,
I would love that. I would love that actually.
is if you literally like ran to the ship and prayed.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that.
Okay.
Fuck.
You take your first step. I need you to.
Oh, she may enjoy an attack of opportunity against me.
She's gonna take it in a minute here, but
Don't worry, she goes to roll 45. You've golden scales though.
However, Sleet Storm is in effect. So the moment you take a step, you realize how quickly the surface of the floor has gotten icy, and I need you to make a
I started my
dexterity
turn.
saving throw against Yornir's DC.
12.
I think you fall prone, and if you were concentrating
That
on
fails,
anything, you lose
correct.
concentration.
It fails.
So you fall, and you have to use half your movement in order to stand back up.
Was I concentrating on anything? Oh, I cast fear before, but okay, I use half my movement to stand up. I jump into the princess's mouth.
No, you
I'm
don't.
kidding. I go to the ship.
You
I go
race
to the
forward.
ship with whatever movement I got
You're
left.
able to make it about halfway. And you're still Sleet is still
presume it's-
barreling down on you.
Only 15 feet.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and I don't know if it's a difficult terrain.
You
or
technically
if
you
it's
make it 20 feet because you would move 5 and then you would have fallen down and then you've gotten up and then. Anyways, Barnabas, you're up. Unless you have something you would like to do with your action, like attack the princess, you can still attack her. You could like throw a firebolt or whatever you like.
Would I be outside of
Shoot the dais. Use magic on the dais if you got it.
I don't have ice magic.
It doesn't matter. Just charge it up. Arcane, anything.
I
Pee on it.
shoot the.
Yeah, pee on it. That's
I shoot,
the Silver Dominion were freaks.
You know what? I shoot a chromatic orb at the dais.
I mean, I can do a shitload of damage.
And
can it chromatify?
I mean, it changes elements, right? Depending on what you roll.
yeah, it does change elements.
Why do you sound so defeated?
Because
This is not the mace I know.
As a character, I've always committed to never casting anything but fire because of Taishen, of fire.
Then stick to it.
But
Stick to
Use
your guns.
fire, brother.
I shoot a
Stick to it.
fire orb at it. And let's see. I think it may be.
This is not the mace I know. I need you to rage. Rage against the dying of the light.
I'm defeated. I'm broken. I'm a broken man. I've
Once
been
it
hit.
hits to flounder time, it's just like, well,
Yeah.
Flounder time plus 2 a.m. It's
Okay, so I do make a ranged spell attack. I got a natural 1. It goes wide.
Mace, you're having a rough night.
It's
Having a rough
bad.
night with the
I
rage.
use the rest of my movement to
you're-
jump into the princess's mouth.
Taishen's cool. May's not may be floundering. It's 2 a.m. But Taishen is Taishen. You jump forward heroically, and just as you are about to launch a massive attack into the face of the Princess of Wrath, you slip. And that's when it goes wide. You gather yourself, and you continue to run heroically to the ship.
Well, thank
Barnabas,
you.
you're up.
That's what I do.
I don't have any magic. I guess I realize this isn't working. Oh! You're right next to me!
Yeah. That's very funny.
Mr. Savage!
Swim, it's working. Keep going.
Hold on!
Do not stop! What you are doing?
I am going to just bring my fucking anchor down right on top of it.
Okay,
All the
roll the
image
hit.
of Barnabas being like, there's just nothing to do up here.
That shit is fucking awesome.
That's absolutely gonna hit.
It's grim.
My first one.
Oh, God, that's funny. That's so
10,
funny.
15, 10, 15, 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
18 points of bludgeoning damage, crosses the threshold and breaks the sphere of ice. It crashes open. You take half of that, 9 bludgeoning damage, as this massive impact crashes into... for a moment, everything was deafened. All you could hear was the... all you could hear was the sound of the sleet had completely muted. It's kind of like when you're wearing AirPods and you go into
Noise canceling
mode. It was an intense and insane feeling, and the panic that ran through your body as you were running out of air very quickly and remembering the face of Captain Vermeil was real. Barnabas, well done. What else would you like to do?
For my second attack, I'm gonna say, Beastie! Well, you're going to die today! Or it's more likely that we're going to die today. We really don't know what to do, and I think we're just going to die very not dramatically. As I pull a harpoon, and when I don't actually say that, I'm going to say, well, I don't have any magic to help, but I can throw the hell out of this harpoon! As I'm going to just yeet it at her. And I'm going to do the best that I can.
Okay.
So close! God, it was just a 20.
Damn.
It rolled over. Attacks. Does a 22 hit?
Yes, it does.
Oh, yeah. 9.
Oh, let me
plus.
just very quickly...
12 points of piercing damage, and once again, she's disadvantaged on her next...
Oh, okay. Nice. I just had to fish for 12 crits just to see how well the one injury went through.
She's disadvantaged on her next attack roll.
Oh, she is? Okay. So I'll put disadvantage here, and that means that I need to do some quick damage here. That'll be take us down to here. And how much damage did you do?
Only 12 piercing. And once again, Scrim is up. I'm going to use my free object interaction just to pull him up.
Yeah. You watch as it almost disappears in the obscured sleet that you are throwing through and in, but you feel that you make purchase, and that she is struck by it.
I am just going to help pull him up. Oh, we have to pray, Mr. Staviscotch! We have to pray for a miracle! Pray for Mr. Yornir! And that's my turn.
Top of the round, Yornir, you're up.
How's the portal looking?
It is flickering. You have a sense that it is expanding, if not very, very slowly. It is sustaining, though, and it is sustained since you started casting Sleet Storm on it while you maintain concentration.
We don't have any twists left, do we?
We have 3.
With three.
Oh, he's 3. I still fail, I think.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. I shall return. I must away.
12, and it's my own DC. Can I drop it? In response, can I drop concentration on it?
I think you can choose to end concentration anytime.
Yes.
It's one of those, you know.
But it's
then
like,
he start his
before-
turn and
yeah.
Oh no! I think that if you're choosing to do it after you fall and you choose.
Okay, so I fall. I lose concentration on it. What happens to the portal?
The sleet almost immediately gets cut off, and there's a strange period of time where sleet is still falling from the ceiling and hitting the icy ground before all of it magically disintegrates. The moment that cold is no longer hitting the top of the panel, the runes go cold and everything goes dormant again.
In response, I'm going to very quickly grab the teapot and grab the Hexature armament in my arms. How far is Taishen from me? Oh, I'll stand up.
I didn't
Not
make
far.
it. I didn't.
So I've
I
spent
didn't make it 10
15
feet.
feet of movement. Let me just see here. Yank.
I was right next to you and the same thing happened, so we'd be able to get to the exact same space, presumably.
You guys are close.
Or right next to each other.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I also missed when I used my attack of opportunity on you, Taishen. When you ran away.
Okay. Okay.
Presumably, I would need to make one against you, Yornir, if you're running in this way.
She does not have a reaction.
Oh.
I am going to...
because she used her attack of opportunity on Taishen. Correct. Well done.
I am going to, with both things in my arms, I am going to look at Barnabas, and I will say, "Take Scrim and run!" And I'm going to, you'll see me explode in a flash of blue light. The Hexature armament and the teapot, everything I'm carrying is gone as I transform into this massive sea eagle. A giant eagle with kind of streaks of gray and light blue as I have within 15 feet of movement. I have 80 feet of movement now.
Nice.
So 80 minus 15 is what?
65.
65.
Plenty.
I am going to...
Oh, you fools.
take into the air. I'm going to... Can I pick up Taishen as a free object interaction?
How much strength do you have?
I mean, I'm a giant eagle, you know. Let's take a look. 16 strength. Oh, I gain 10 HP too.
I believe that your carrying capacity could accommodate him, but barely, like very barely. So there'd have to be some form of penalty.
Difficult terrain. You still get 30 with carrying Taishen. Where's
I
that?
think I don't meta it, but the move would be to get me to that.
Oh,
You can meta it. Fuck it. We gotta tactics this shit out.
how close are you to them?
I'd say 15, 20 feet. The only reason he didn't make it is because of the incredibly slippery surface he found himself
Okay,
on.
I will immediately. Obviously, concentration drops. Or yeah, on the Slate Storm, there's no more Slate Storm. I have. Let me math this out. I have 80 minus 15 is 65 plus 80 is what?
Holy shit, 145?
Yeah, that's correct.
145.
Nice job. Quick math.
So I will fly
6 plus 8.
15 feet to you.
Okay, big brain. Yo, settle down. I need your sass.
So
Okay.
I'm at 130.
Try to compliment the man.
I will pick you up, and even if I'm going half speed, right? I need to take you 15 feet, so I spend 30 more feet.
Damn, you have 100 feet of movement
This is
left?
just dashing. Presumably.
And with my action to dash, because Wild Shape is now a bonus action for everybody,
Oh, cool.
I am going to dash and fly out the hole using the squeeze rules. The space to go up the port will be 5 feet of movement. Will be an extra 5 feet of movement.
So which hole? The one that you made in
The one that I made.
Okay. And that's because as a giant eagle, you're...
My fly speed is 80.
No, but the size of you.
The size is large, which is 10. So the squeeze rules means I can fit through one.
Yeah.
I can take an extra
Slow.
feet of movement to get
The
through
hole
these.
is slightly smaller than one ogre's wide, so
right.
that makes perfect sense.
And so knowing that you can cast fly,
You've seen me do it before.
I've seen you do it before, and I saw you do it earlier today, not even like an hour ago.
I believe I did it I did it in the battle in the tower.
So if with 100 feet you think I can get back out of the chamber and out, then I'm out.
You fly out and into the treasure room.
Yes.
It is as it was before. The mountain of gold that the princess was sitting on when you first confronted her is that much flatter and wider for having had a dragon suddenly press down upon it. And that is what confronts you as your turn ends. Scrim, you're up.
Holy fuck! I've been cheating. I have 2 levels of exhaustion this whole time from the last fight. So I don't think it's mattered too much because I had really high rolls and the ones I failed were really low anyway.
Yeah.
But I definitely had some exhaustion that I wasn't aware of, so I've been cheating a little bit. That's on me.
No, you're fine.
You would have just left us! You would have just left us!
No, we have to get out of here, Mr. Samuscotch!
I see that all of this is going sideways, and that even though I use the scientific method to perfection, this still isn't working the way that I hoped, and I would like to attempt to just find some level of low light on this boat. Just a shadow, something that I can step into, because then I will have the ability to cast invisibility at will on myself.
I would say that the closest thing to a shadow is going to be in the actual doorway.
Well, that plan's fucked. Okay, I take that back. I'm not going to do that.
I'll look down at Scrim and say, climb on! As I point to my netting.
We've done it before. We'll freak the mighty this.
Yeah.
I scamper up the back of Barnabas.
Okay.
And now that the Princess of Wrath is presumably within 30 feet, I use my bonus action to cast Hexblade's Curse on her. Because I'm holding onto Barnabas in my left hand. I have the Brutal Blade in my right hand. And I am prepared to just do my best to defend Barnabas as we get a plan to escape.
All right.
That's my turn.
Rock and roll. The Princess of Wrath turns and watches as swiping through the air as Yornir vanishes through the hole, and then turns to each of you. She's no longer obscured by the sleet storm. You can see all of her terrible and beautiful form as she not even at any particular rush, stretches forward and walks, observing and looking at this space and also keeping her eyes on you as you all race around. She's seemingly enjoying this. You almost see a smile on her face as she reaches up. She's going to make a claw attack against you, Barnabas. That's going to be a... I can't do math anymore. One moment. 22 to hit.
That'll definitely hit. AC 17.
Okay. Let me start putting some dice out.
I can't help on this one. It's still too high.
You sure about that?
It's still too high. It's only plus 4. It's only plus 4.
Okay. You can't help me? You can't give me like a D12 or something?
That's my favorite moment of the night.
Damn it.
Mace, I love you, man. You crack me up, bro.
19 points of slashing damage plus
9.
8 cold damage.
9 plus 4.
And she'll use her second round attack against you. That's going to be exactly the same, and weird.
Was he disadvantage on that first attack?
Oh, you're right. My apologies. I'll make this one the one at disadvantage.
Thank you.
So this one drops down to a 19 to hit.
That still hits. 17.
Okay. That's still going to be a 19
Do I
points
have my
of...
reaction back?
I rolled 10 twice on 2d8.
I actually don't know if it's...
You never
Oh, I
used
never
it.
spent it?
No,
You never used it?
That's crazy.
I do all that cool stuff I said before, but I do it to Barnabas now.
So it
Copy
gets
paste.
his AC.
Yeah, copy paste.
Yeah, control C,
Does that last the entire
By the
round?
power of Fuzhou,
Yes.
we saved!
Is it a shield that lasts the entire round or just the first hit?
It's a bump to AC.
Yeah.
Oh, so yes, it's a shield. Yeah.
yeah.
For how long,
What's
though?
this AC?
How long does it
Oh,
last?
it's plus
17.
4. 21. You have 21.
So 21. So the first one hit because I rolled a 22.
I can just
When
do
I-
it
yes.
in
Yeah, you roll
reaction
22.
to an
Thank you.
attack
Okay,
happening,
so the first
and
damage
that was too
remains,
high.
but the second one, her other claw
Deflected.
comes flying down, and there's this massive, bright, brilliant, fiery flare of lotus petals and sparks. She turns to you in frustration, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as she
All right, Mr. Fire Blossom.
spits at you with her cold breath.
Oh, you. Oh shit.
Oh, a dexterity saving throw?
Yep. I roll. If you want to use my roll, that's pretty good.
What was your roll? What was your roll?
It's a natural 16.
Oh. But this is, like, we know this is a 22.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I'm not even sure I can at this.
You can.
I can, but, like...
You can. I believe in you. You're gonna get it. I told you.
No way, did you do it?
I told you.
Now you
I do
Twenty.
this to the
20.
Princess of Wrath.
Natural 20.
She spits this at me. I do this. I forgot your name for a second. Scrim taught me this one.
It means hello.
Yeah.
We come in goodwill and good peace.
Yeah. I got a 24. I got a natural 20.
She's
I got a
gone
24.
completely feral
Yeah, I bet.
and roars again. Taishen, that's your turn. You're up.
I imagine that like Giant Eagle Yornir had had me in the claws and kind of like a flyby swung around the ship
I
and
just
like
dropped
and,
you off,
and I
and
kind
then
of
got
like
the fuck out of Dodge.
clattered
You're
to
like,
the deck and I'm on one knee and I'm bloodied and I'm covered in ice. And I'll stand up and I'll put a bracing hand on Barnabas and I'll stand up and I'll reach and I'll touch Scrim and I'll just say, "Scatter when you can move." And I'll do this as I'm moving. You'll see me inhale flames that are around me. I'll inhale them into my mouth and almost like consume them as I convert 7 sorcery points to open a 5th level slot, spell slot.
Okay.
And I cast Fly at a 5th level, which
Okay.
will allow me to
Multi-target.
cast it to 2 additional targets. And I grant Barnabas and Scrim Fujiao's flight.
Can we
They're
fly?
now a part of my Golden Dragon flight.
Fuck yeah. Can we fly for a minute or an hour?
You can fly as long as I hold concentration on it.
But how long does the spell last?
I think it's 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay, that wasn't even close. I guess all around 10 minutes.
Well, let me double check.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
It's
It's been a hot minute since I played some Felix.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Yeah.
10
Okay,
minutes.
sick.
Jesus,
That's
dude.
plenty of time.
And we have... so you have a flying speed 60 feet.
Sweet.
And then if when it ends, you fall if you're in the air. And I will try and take off. In my, as I see it in my head, we'd all move like in 3 at the moment. We kind of like scatter all at once. And I'll try and take off and go like around her, maybe kind of towards the like skirt the right, and to kind of like draw her so they can kind of move as well in a different direction, split. But I'm gonna try and follow your name. But I only have 60 feet because I used a spell, so I can't dash. So I only have 60 feet of movement.
Okay, you still. She could take an attack of opportunity
Oh, don't get
against
hit.
you.
Don't fucking get
Oh,
hit.
wait a second. Hang on. Be cool.
You get hit, we're fucked.
Be cool.
I'm cool. Shrimp's the coolest guy. I can't even say what Shrimp is.
That's very funny.
Wait. I'm gonna use 9 sorcery points. I did the 5th level spell slot thing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna quicken flight. So it's a bonus action spell.
Okay.
So I'm using so that's all the rest of my sorcery points.
You're
I had 2
doing
left.
it, Peter!
I had 2 left.
You're
I
believing!
quicken spell
Yeah.
flight to use it as a bonus action.
Yeah.
I grant Barnabas and Scrim the power of Fujiao's flight. They're now part of my Golden
Angry
Dragon
Skull.
flight. And I retain my action as I enter the Avatar state.
Okay.
Just kidding. But I do dash fly, and I move now 120 feet.
You get the fuck out of there.
You
And
don't
I-
want
and
to
I-
do evasion? Or what's it called?
Dodge.
Dodge? Is it dodge? That means you can't take opportunity attacks?
I think I thought
Disengage!
Oh!
Disengage action! It's an option.
Is she like
Yes.
I'm
like melee?
In this theater of
Yes.
the mind.
I'm primed with my reaction, and I will take an attack of
So
opportunity.
you should disengage and just fly normal
you should use
feet.
the disengage action.
I
and fly
use the
60
disengage
get out of her
action
range.
and fly normal. And
Out of her
I'm moving
range.
a little bit slower to continue to do this at the princess.
Okay.
As I go
60
around.
feet's still huge.
Yeah, I fly 60 feet and I take the disengage action, and I
You
move
moved
around.
100 feet, and you made it out the hole. And
He had
just
80
into
feet
the
of
treasure
movement,
room.
and he dashed. So he had like a
Well,
full ton of movement.
I-
He had more
I-
than
No,
I-
that.
I'm thinking about
movement.
the. I'm thinking about the
Yeah.
remainder that you
From
had.
where I dropped him off to, and again, that's up to you if I can get out. But that's sort of how I was thinking.
You definitely made it through
Okay.
the hole. You were able to like do that hawk thing where you briefly go like
100%,
really like
exactly right. I was
yeah,
doing
yeah.
this, yeah.
You shot through and out. You are able to make it effectively into the treasure, the secret chamber underneath the treasure room, and you are just about to cross the threshold of the ceiling that you dropped down.
Oh, the
in.
opening. The
Yes,
opening. You mean.
with
Yeah,
your
yeah,
flight.
yeah, okay.
That's just about where we slow things down as your turn comes to an end and you run out of
As you
movement.
fly away, you give him the John Constantine.
Yeah, exactly.
This is going
Yeah, until Satan puts his fingers in my back and brings me right back down. No, Satan, let me go!
Barnabas, you suddenly feel this power flow through you. It's unlike the ocean. It is a heat, a fire, and you realize that through your very will, you could fly at the same speed that Taishan is moving.
I think probably like the vapor and the mist, like steam, is kind of rising off of me as like the seawater that's there. It's like is popping as I will look at the princess. What do I say? Any cool stuff? I'm just trying to see if there's anything I can do. I don't think so.
hello, princess.
Hello.
I would give you 20 V-Bucks to not reaction opportunity attack.
I think if
You
anyone,
can also do the same thing.
if
You
anyone
can
could do
disengage.
it should be Barnabas. He should just take it. He's
I
fucking
bonus
fine.
action.
Oh, you can't. It won't impact your. Sorry.
A bonus action to get a tentacle rise out of my back as I say, "Hold on, Mr. Stabberscott, we're following Mr. Fire Blossom." As I will say, "I will die soon, but it won't be this day." As I will blast forward, steaming as fast as I can. I'll take the dash action. And
Two tentacles come out and do this.
That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. Scrim's doing
Flying
that.
back.
Scrim's doing that. Yeah. Scrim's in my backpack. As I dash 120 feet.
You would have 120 feet on a desk. You have 60 feet of
There are
flying.
people that
Yeah.
have no clue what the fuck we're referencing.
No, yeah, you kidding
I'll
me?
take an attack
Oh
of
my
opportunity.
god.
Yeah.
Degeneration X?
That is
Let's fucking
old
go.
school.
What was that?
Natural flying.
Oh my
That's fine.
god.
You resist
Doesn't
it all.
matter.
You resist
Barnabas
everything
a
he
big
takes.
boy. Yeah, good luck.
The slash
And we don't. And we're not worried about his
that.
concentration dropping.
No.
we're only worried
No, it's
about.
only me.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
only me that's relevant. So everyone's gonna fly out past me. I'm the only one left in the room. I'm gonna get hit, drop to the floor. Everyone else is gonna like fall while you're up there. But then
You did 28 slashing damage. I'm sorry. I forgot to add the plus. It's 37 slashing damage, and it's
it's like SWAT cats.
18.
It does kind of have that. Yeah.
90s.
14 cold damage.
Video game
As
music.
her claw rakes against your back, and you feel this terrible slash of cold as she's able to get a good chunk of you at your speed. You feel
Holy
flesh
shit!
rip free from your back.
I would say if you allow it, Dungeon Master. Where the claws going right for Scram as he's doing this, and it's going to absolutely like annihilate him. So I'll turn,
barrel roll.
I'll
Take it
barrel
against
roll,
the
and
chest.
I just basically get horribly
Oh, yeah.
raked.
And you're taking Scrim with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's holding on to me.
I'd
saw his
forgotten. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
correct. Yes, yes.
And so I turn, and that bit makes me completely vulnerable.
I'm feeling very generous, so
horribly.
please, absolutely.
Thank
that's
you,
exactly
thank
what
you,
happens.
thank you.
You actually are shocked, Taishan. You thought you were the one with Fujiao's flight, and all of a sudden, from behind, Barnabas and Scrim go
That's speed.
like a rocket past you through the hole and into the treasure room
You
just
might
behind
even be
your
past Yornir.
I'd say that they're
like,
Yornir's
yeah,
just
like
a little
catch
farther
up.
ahead,
Yeah,
but catching up. That's Yornir's turn.
you do this awesome barrel spin up, and your wings go out and you crazy screech before you like continue to like
you're so fast when you go up.
It's something like Rescuers Down Under shit, right? Like with fucking
almost like sparkling sno glitters off my wings, tips of my wings.
Kino as hell. As we run away.
Fan arts, get on that.
Hold on.
Birds.
Hold on.
How does one draw a bird?
Medieval artist. You've drawn a bird before, right? Absolutely.
Yeah. You've seen a bird before, right? What is it? How to draw an owl? Step 1, draw 2 circles. Step 3, draw the rest of the fucking owl.
Hold on. I got this.
Old Pendleton, the cobbler.
How do I find actions in this? If I just search, how do I...
Oh, you go to your...
Ready.
No, here. What do you mean? Oh, you mean all actions,
Action.
not just what you can do? If you look at here, you can just filter.
Ready action. Hold on.
Oh yeah, there's like actions in combat, and it's a big list.
It doesn't have some of the more common ones that he's looking for. Oh no, you can look. I think if you for next time, I think you click here and look. It shows you go to actions combat. They're all listed here.
Oh,
and you can click here.
Click on ready for me. Click on ready for me. No, I'm back.
Oh,
here.
does it not? Oh, you have to click on
on
each
ready,
individual one.
yeah.
Sorry, there you go.
Okay. Wait, when you ready reaction, take a reaction before you start the next turn. First, you decide what perceivable circumstance will trigger your action. Then you choose the action that you take in response to that action, and you or choose to move up to your speed in response to it. Fuck it. I just figured cross for time. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers for Taishan. Thoughts and prayers. I am going to
trust. You got trust.
I have the Hexature Armament. It is magically transformed within my being as this giant sea eagle. They look really fucking cool, by the way. Look up.
They look cool as hell. Yeah,
they're. It's a white-tailed eagle.
Oh shit!
Which is a Scandinavian sea eagle. And I am just going to rocket up the shaft as far as I can, as fast as I can. I'm just getting the fuck away. Thinking I could probably outfly a dragon. I don't know how fast they fly.
When you say the shaft, you mean the elevator?
The elevator shaft.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
What is your flight speed?
It is
when you're dashing, it's
80.
a bazillion.
Okay. So it's
160.
I'm moving 160 feet right now.
Okay. And you move 120 feet? Or no, you move 160 feet.
No, he moves 160.
I'm dashing. I'm moving as fast as I possibly can.
Okay. I'd say you make it about 100 feet up, which is right about where the ceiling opening for the platform is. And it looks like you've got hundreds of feet back up the shaft to go. But that's the reality of the universe. Scrim, you're up.
I'm on Barnabos's back right now, and if I feel like I can use him as a launch pad to just then fly on my own and use my action to dash, my flight speed is 120.
60, but you can dash.
Yep.
If you dash, it's 100.
So I will dash off of Barnabos's shoulders as he's just taking this massive hit. And then I fly 120 feet,
classic.
120 feet per second, up out the hole, following Yornir. I see where he is flying. He's faster than me, so I see where he is flying to this elevator shaft.
You start to fly.
And I follow.
How long will your flight last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah,
10
so
minutes.
6,000 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
600.
You all listen behind you. As
Hello.
you all listen
Princess.
as there's this
Forbidden
crash.
Love.
What you don't see but you imagine is happening is the princess is attempting to siege the floor. Instead of transforming into her human form and make her way through the hole
she's
and then
lost her
transform
mind.
back, she is using her backs or perhaps her wings or perhaps her claws to try and punch her way through
She's
the
pissed.
ceiling.
But she's going after Yornir.
And she crashes into it, rending the entire ceiling. If you were to watch, you'd see that relatively thick but stone shapeable platform of floor that was just above the secret chamber crack and burst up, and then huge plates of it would fall down and around the body of the princess before she starts to claw her way out, dead focused on catching up with the four of you. But she's only able to just barely get out from underneath the stone carpet of this floor before the end of her turn. Taishan, you're up.
Everyone's going up the elevator shaft?
Yes. It appears to be the only way up and out. Just from what I perceived earlier.
I guess. Do we have any... I mean, I've seen, you don't have to tell me, like, squares, but I've seen her fly before. Like, several times.
Yeah.
Do I have a general sense of, like, how fast she could fly? Like, if I put myself 120 feet in between her and everyone else, she's gonna fly 120 feet.
You have a sense that she may be able to catch up with the three of you over the tremendous height and verticality that is this tower. But you have no way of knowing for sure. You've never seen her fly at her fastest fly speed. You're seeing Yornir make gains, like he's disappearing through the tunnel, and you have your choices to make.
Is it crazy to ready my movement for when she enters the tunnel to like follow her? Is that crazy?
I don't know if you can.
You can ready your movement or your action.
Oh!
Yeah.
But then you're not using double movement.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. That's really fun.
Well, I only just learned it because we looked it up.
I just think if I she's gonna blast up to me if I'm just, and then I'm just right in front
So
of her.
my thought, if we're meta in this a little bit, is that if we can get to the elevator shaft, she's not gonna fit in there. And like, yeah,
No,
she
I'll
can
ask. The dragon form would fit.
in
Does
the
fit.
elevator shaft.
Yeah,
Well, it fit the whole
he
warm out
said
now.
that. He said that before.
And we know
Fuck.
that it's
Alright, I
open
missed
at the
that
top because we know she put the ship on there
Well,
and
right,
then layered it
right,
down.
that's
so like,
fair.
That's why Urinir's going up there. It's like at least
Yeah.
at some point it had an open
No,
top.
I think it's not incorrect to like head in that direction. I'm just almost thinking like to fly back up to the fucking like.
If you don't dash, he catches
Into
you
the
for sure,
thousand.
though.
Well, they shut the doors on us. Is the problem.
Oh god. Oh god. I guess I'm just in it. I'll just dash 120 feet up, follow everybody, and see what happens next.
You do that, and you fly as fast as you can. Are you still using your like Iron Man hands to like fly? Like,
Yeah, I'm flying kind of like
firework
a
style?
like a firebender.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. I always think of, even though it's
Ozai.
Korra, I always think of Admiral. Not Ozai. I think Admiral Iroh in Korra, which is Zuko's son.
Oh, yeah.
when
Badass.
he flies like through the
Can't
fleet
remember.
at the end.
Oh, I
think
remember
it's
that, yeah.
it's like in Korra and he flies and he has like a blazing jet. It looks cool as fuck.
That's badass.
Yeah, no, it's cool as hell. It's when he fights. Somebody sends like all these crazy. Not what's his name, but Kuvira comes in with like all these crazy like mech monsters, and like he flies
forgot
out
about
into the sea
that.
and like meets them.
Badass.
Barnabas.
So anyway,
I'm just following Scrim, and hurry up, Mr. Fire Blossom! We're following Mr. Yornir wherever he goes! And that's it. I'm
right behind you.
I'm dashing.
Keep going.
And at the end of what I think is the 26th round of combat, you will drop initiative. The three of you follow Yornir, the four of you making your way up the shaft as quickly as you can, listening and waiting, hoping that you're not going to have a tail. The dragon, the Princess of Wrath, does not fly up the shaft to follow. You hear crashing, you hear a roar, a horrendous scream of rage, but it dissipates and echoes through the chamber before you're able to make your way up to the summit of this great peak, the highest peak of the Biting Bastion, and following the dim light of the sky. Clouds in all directions, sleet blowing in every direction. The four of you are able to reach the top of this tower that has been built into the center island, this mountain effect, in effect, this peak. And you're able to land for a moment and catch your breath just for a moment. And that's where you find yourself. For a moment, it seems like you do not have the Princess of Wrath breathing down your neck.
She did not follow. I'm still in eagle form, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but presumably it's not 10 minutes. We're still all like.
Oh yeah.
We're still. Fine.
I would say that there's still probably 9 minutes left on that timer.
What? Why?
She must want something more than the Hexature armament. Why wouldn't she chase us up here?
Perhaps she is scared.
Of what?
I do not know. Perhaps she was wounded. Did I hear like the floor collapsing? That's a lot of stone to fall on.
For sure.
You heard a ton of stone crumbling and crashing down as she attempted to punch her way through it, trying to take the short way, trying to take the shortcut.
Perhaps she is injured. I do not know. We must get far. We must go somewhere safe where I can spend time with the Hexature armament.
I mean, I would, as he's talking, I would be looking
now,
around.
hovering.
I'd be looking around and just seeing, like, I know we're up the highest point, we can see everything, but I'm just trying to take it in.
You're all huddled, and you can't see everything.
Okay, I like
you can see pretty far out because but the thickness of the winter storm is so great. But it's actually very apparent. You're the only person who's not looking each other in the eyes, trying to figure out what to do. The sweat of battle is on your brow as you look around and you realize you're in the center of this snowstorm. There's an emanation point. And as you look over, just over the shoulders of your allies, you realize that you see something, a figure at the top of this summit. A figure clouded in ice. You see Queenie at the top of the summit, frozen in what is a tall crystal of ice. And from the surface of this appears flakes that are pulling and flashing out in all directions, essentially fueling this winter storm. This is no natural storm. This seems to be the ritual that the Princess of Wrath was referring to. And there you stand before your friend, who you haven't seen in many days. She looks cold, still, quiet, and encased in ice. And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Wow. She got Annie Leonharded.
Oh my god, she did.
Oh my god.